up, you guys? Welcome back to the Crimson Lounge. Back at it again with another episode of Primordial's Bounty. Say hi, everybody.
Hello.
Yes. Yes, we're back. Almost everybody's sick, apparently.
I'm sick in the head.
The plague has spread.
Oh, she's
Yes.
fun.
Grandfather Nurgle has spread his blessings.
Oh my
God
god.
damn it, Nurgle.
Why couldn't it be Gork and Mark?
Favorite.
Wait, what did you say, boss?
Why couldn't it be Gork and Mark at least?
Well, because you have too many brain cells.
Ah, true.
He has brain cells?
Yes, that's why he. Yes, that's why he wasn't touched by Gork and Mork.
I don't know anything about Warhammer, but anyways. Yep, we're back at it again. Everybody's here this time, so that's a fucking bonus in and of itself. Before we get started,
I can fix that.
God, no, please. So housekeeping, a little bit of housekeeping that needs to be cleaned up around here. First things first, let's go with what you guys, back at the Ruined Temple of Fiane, there was an item that was meant to be given to you, but I just simply forgot over the past other couple of times where you were supposed to get this item. You were supposed to get a tavern dart.
Hurrah, we didn't get something we needed.
I mean, it could be useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were supposed to get a tavern dart a couple of times in the past, but I keep on forgetting to add it onto the list, so here you go. You found it in the chest filled with Elijah's stuff that you looted.
Elisha was saving a tavern dart for the anniversary.
I mean, it's a good possibility. Yeah. Fucking, what's more romantic than a fucking interdimensional, multiversal tavern that has any food, any drink you want from across all of the multiverse?
Literally anything.
Yeah, literally anything. You want fucking Jabberwock steaks? You got it. It's right here. So that was the first bit of housekeeping. Is you do have another tavern dart. The second thing is the names of the lesser gods that are under Skaith's pantheon. I fucked up. What I gave you was the beta names. The names that I had as placeholders before I came up with the actual ones. So I will go ahead and rectify that and give them in order. So for the goddess of pain and fear, her name is Gortu. The god of nightmares is Scanaraith. And the god of forbidden knowledge is called Ruin. And for the last bit of cleaning up, so I talked to the players already about this, and I realized that you technically already used Metra already on this island. So, as a proposition, because I did change up Harvey on how he works, he is no longer an alchemist, he is now an artificer, but with a special subclass that I made myself, called the Demolitionist. It basically works the same in the way of he throws bombs at people, he makes bomb formulas, he throws bombs at people, and, they explode and whatnot. But it's not as in-depth as the class, but he does get spells this time because he is an artificer. And as an added bonus, since he is level 6, he gets a thing called Arcane Payload, where he can infuse a bomb infuse a bomb with his spell slots, and when it impacts, it does an extra die of damage. And most of his bombs already do like 2d10 or 2d8 points of damage in a radius.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. And he can also make them single target bombs, which relies on an attack roll instead of just, throwing it in 30 feet away from you and everybody makes a dex save. Essentially, take out the explosive bits, throw it at an enemy, it becomes an attack roll, and if it hits, it explodes. Keep the explosive inside, it becomes a saving throw. Everybody within a 10-foot radius fucking explodes.
Neat.
Now, the majority were fine with this change. On, are you okay with this?
Yeah.
Alright. So the people that will be joining you, the two NPCs that you picked to join with you, are Shock Reyes and Harvey. Yeah, that's about it for upkeeping. Anything else you guys want to add?
Not really, no.
Yeah,
No.
Alright. Well then, let's go ahead and get started then, shall we? When last we left our crew, Zilyana the Succubus Witch, Starzin the Lalafell Artificer, Sips the Slimefolk Monk, and Tide the Water Genasi Jaeger. After defeating the pirates, witnessing Elijah's escape, and freeing Priest Thalrin, the crew explored the rest of the abandoned Temple of Fiane. In their search, they discovered a chilling sight, an incubation chamber filled with huge fungal pods of green liquid, each nurturing a new blight creature. Thalrin explained that the pirates had made a pact with a Galtheus blight, a corrupted tree capable of creating more blights. Worse, the pirates had discovered a way to accelerate the process by using the bodies of the villagers, young and old, as raw material. The party's response was immediate and furious, with a collective "enough of this," as they burned down the chamber into ashes. During their sweep of the temple, they encountered a female gnome wizard preparing a surprise for her husband, Elijah. Using Stitch's perfect mimicry of Elijah's voice, they tricked her, captured her, and searched Elijah's belongings, uncovering a series of disturbing events that left Starzin and Zilyana deeply unsettled. After looting what they could and taking the gnome prisoner, the crew headed back to Everpeak, but during the journey back, the gnome escaped, using Misty Step to vanish into the tundra plains. The trouble only deepens once back in the village. Metra, the High Elf Wizard, reports that while both groups were successful in warning the nearby towns, they were ambushed by blights. In the chaos, Iris the Vazorn Rogue and Akane the Half-Wood Elf Samsari were captured and taken prisoner. Now, with allies missing and the stakes rising, the crew prepared to enter the Everglow Forest to reset the magical barrier and free the followers of Fiane trapped within. So, this only brings up one thing. What do you guys want to do?
I want to die.
Later.
Another time. If I remember correctly, I talked with this before the session. I got healing potion, got another healing potion superior, and I bought some with the amount of money we got from the loot, some new bullets, or calcum.
Right, so you guys did some shopping, well, some of you guys did some shopping off screen.
Yeah, I jumped in on that too, which I should be all supplied up and good to go.
The only person that, didn't do any shopping was On. Is there anything you want to buy?
I can't think of anything at the moment that's what I want to buy. So I'm going to just not buy anything.
That's fine. It was,
Up
it's
to
just
you.
a suggestion.
Yeah.
Before you guys head out.
I haven't been using my healing potions as much, so I still have them, so... Because I've been in the back or away from death most of the time.
And that's fair. Is there anything you want to do in the meantime while you're in town? Is there anybody you want to talk to? Any other preparations you want to make? Is there anything in particular you want to do with the people that are with you or the crew that is around you before they set off to do their thing and you do your thing?
I mean, we're in town. Yeah, we're in a town, in a little bitty town, right?
Yeah, you're in Everpeak. It is it's a sizable village.
All right. How long until we leave? Is it the same day?
I'm giving you guys until the next day in the morning.
Question is, you know the little tent I set up outside usually, has it already been set up for the past time? Or is
you didn't give the orders to Iris to do that. Are you
and she's also gone now.
Are you trying to whore out before you guys go?
I need some extra money!
This is not the time nor the place!
Now, actually, for what? You're not even buying anything, and I'm sure, much like me, you probably have a shit ton of money.
I need more.
You have a printing press of money at the fucking ship!
I'll be pressed, but not by printing.
At most,
Fuck
look, at most, if I did, even if I did allow it, you would get like 5 gold. At minimum.
Well, I wasn't wanting the tent set up. I was just wanting to offer myself out there without the tent.
No.
That's not. Damn.
Fucking
man, that
come back
5
to
gold
this...
sounds useful.
Come back to this village that was been raided and attacked. Hey
relief.
guys.
Stress relief. Gotta
Look,
boost
say what
morale.
you listen, viewers. Say what you will about this dumb succubus, but she's locked in.
She's locked
Look,
in.
you gotta boost morale and stress relief. I'll figure out something else to do.
Our heroes.
Are we sure she's not from the Ring of Avarice?
There is no layers of hell. There is only the surface, basically the equivalent of the Underdark, and that's about it. It is just one hellscape.
There's only drugs, sex, and alcohol.
Yes.
Or is it drugs, sex, and rock and roll? Yeah, that's what it is.
The devil's music, as it were.
What the fuck up?
Okay, I think what I will do is just, instead of fucking people, I will check in on people before we go. How about that? Does that sound better?
Yeah, that's fine.
No, it doesn't.
I make sure everyone's okay with my hands. I'm kidding.
Just gotta give a quick look around.
I could use a friendly handy.
I'm gonna go up to their ears. Okay.
We're all going to hell.
I've already been there.
I thought we already were.
All right. On. What do you want to do?
I just want to make sure everyone's okay, and maybe and like help out if people are still like struggling and whatnot. Like, I guess I'm not strong, but I can do what I can.
Okay, so you're like to your crew, the town, or both?
The town. You gotta make sure they're okay.
Alright, you know what? I can work with this. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. And I think your necklace gives you advantage.
As long as I'm telling the truth, which is the truth is I'm helping. With advantage, you say. Persuasion, go. 25, thank fuck. Because the other one's a nat 1.
On the other side. You go ahead and you start, encouraging them, spreading words of encouragement. You help out as much as you can. You basically boosted the morale of the civilians, and they will remember this.
The Telltale game, I see. I'm sorry, I had to make the joke.
Civilian will remember this.
You know what? Because of this, they will go ahead and give you a greater healing potion.
You know what? I won't complain.
Potion's a potion.
Yeah.
Potion is a
20
potion.
bucks. 20 bucks is 20 bucks.
No, this is greater. It's 100.
Oh shit! I got paid more.
Who knew honeyed words would pay more than sex?
Not this one.
Alright.
I fucking then ask questions later. Then I realized I fucked up.
Sips, is there anything you would like to do?
Oh, would I ever? Not really, actually. Yeah, not really, actually. My sips. I already said that like during the downtime. What color am I? What color was I? Didn't I choose like green or some shit?
You were red, but you weren't here last session, so I made you blue. So I guess it depends on what color you want to be.
Green or some shit.
Are you sure? You locking that in?
I'm thinking about it.
Oh, he's locked in.
Really thinking
Going
about
once? Going twice?
I want purple.
Purple again. Alright. Okay. Alright. Tide, is there anything you want to do before you set off tomorrow?
That's a good question. I have one thing, but I don't think it's the right moment to do it, so I don't think there is.
Oh, what's the one
But an
thing?
idea? It was a bit of a personal conversation between Tide and Starzin.
So you're really wanting to stir that pot early, aren't you?
it. Someone's wanting to die.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. This is your story to tell.
Sure. Here's a question I want to ask: would Starzin even listen to Tide in this moment?
Well, Starzin at the moment would probably be making preparations and checking on all of the crew members to make sure that everybody knows what they're doing, making sure everybody's prepared, kind of thing, and everybody's all geared up and ready to do their jobs.
Okay.
So you can go up to him and talk and try to strike up conversation while he's talking. That's up to you. I'm just telling you what he would be doing at this current moment.
All right. Starzin, Tide will come up to Starzin. Starzin,
And
you think you got a moment?
I'm just trying to talk with everybody and make sure everybody's geared up. But yeah, I suppose I can take a moment until walk away from whichever crew member he was talking to.
We would say maybe, I don't know, Gaines.
Okay, yeah, we'll say I was talking to Gaines for a minute.
Okay. It's more personal, but do you mind if the others over here listen?
What's this about?
The dream and what we realized. And Iris.
Okay. The dream, I don't understand how that's relevant right now, but I don't really understand how that's relevant. And also, why is Iris relevant to this?
Before I had the dream, Iris... I guess we had the dream. Iris came up to me personally. She had some very strong words and definitely protective of you. But what she said to me really got me thinking, especially after the nightmares. It's that we may be looking at this wrong. What we saw, what we're thinking. Not currently, but what happened. We were asking the wrong questions.
Such as?
Why did the attack happen? And who did it?
And he's just gonna sigh and just scratch the back of his head. Well, we already talked about the fact that we already know it was like one of the pirate warlords, right?
Yes, so a bit of a recap. Essentially, the two of you had a dream about the events that took place in Starzin's home village, and this dream uncovered a couple things. One, Tide, in the distance, Tide saw a fellow soldier being killed and thrown into the fire. It was often in the distance, it was hard to see, but due to his perception check, he spotted it. And you saw that one of the soldiers was wearing a necklace that looked like a black blade.
Right. But didn't we later come to the conclusion that it was one of the mercenary companies that one of the warlords owns?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tide.
Yeah.
The Black Blades, which is a mercenary crew governed by the warlord of Wrath.
Yep.
That's what I thought. Like, well, I remember talking about it, but I couldn't remember 100% if it was like something our characters came to figure it out.
Yeah, Tide basically pieced together because he has more knowledge on this sort of stuff, being in the Tempest militia and everything.
Yeah. Okay, just needed that recap. Well, okay. Realistically, we already know that the Black Blades were involved, and if they played any part, then there is indeed more to it. However, I don't really know I don't even know where to even start with this right now, because realistically, either there was something in that village that they were hired to do, or they were just hired muscle that the militia just had.
That's what I was thinking. I was asking that question, but in a different form. It wasn't why we were, gesturing to himself, but why they were there. Obviously, the Tempest militia was used as a smokescreen. They were being played and used, that was obvious. But what did they want in your town? That's what I'm asking.
I don't really know what they would have wanted. If there was something that was of actual interest, I wouldn't have known. I mean,
are you sure? Think back. Would there been anything of importance? Somebody might have boasted about it. Maybe even some sort of tavern talk. Anything. Anything that your town might have been proud of.
He's gonna just stand there, kind of thump his foot on the ground, and like poke his head with his metallic hand, just trying to think. And can I roll a history check for this?
You can, and after which you can roll me a intelligence check after that.
Can I give him advantage on one of them since I'm trying to help him coach this?
On the history check, yes.
Okay.
History with advantage. Go. That is a 24, my friend.
You're thinking back, and there's honestly nothing in that village that would stand out to you at all that anybody would want. Like, there's honestly nothing. You just lived in a rural town, not Roro. What kind
Agricultural village?
Yeah, you lived in an agricultural village in the Holy Land of Tarim, living as peacefully as it comes. There's honestly nothing in that village that would have drawn the attention of even nothing that would draw the attention of a warlord to your place.
So nothing would have been noteworthy to like either of the kingdoms, much less a warlord.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Now for that intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay. 14.
Let's see here. You know, I want you to give me what you think the reason is for them. What is your theory?
So, my theory actually kind of, both as a character but also as a player, I'm gonna draw my knowledge from a lot of just kind of how war just works. See, war's always just a violent real estate business, and my theory is that it was an agricultural village. Lots of stuff can be grown in agricultural villages, and depending on the climate, that could either be very specific, valuable food resources that one kingdom doesn't have, or it's a more particular trade good that has to be grown. And my theory is that one of them wanted control over the farmland, and really just kind of said, you know what, we kind of want this, so we're not gonna let our enemies have it. And realistic armies being realistic armies, sometimes it's a very good possibility that with the militia being stretched thin throughout the war as it was, assuming that they were stretched thin at all, or they were trying to fight on a couple different fronts and they were just trying to set up proper logistics chains, chances are they had to hire muscle to help fill in the gaps in the ranks.
So I will go ahead and say it's a little bit off the track.
Okay.
You're thinking militia, you should be thinking what the Black Blades get out of this.
Like, what would they want out of it?
Yes.
Oh. See, I thought you were just talking about in a standard sense, not in like what the militia would want.
No, this is a talk about why the Black Blades would do this.
Okay, because yeah, that clears that up a little bit. Okay, sorry for the tangent.
That's fine.
Could I suggest?
Sure, shoot for it.
Well, what do we know about the Black Blades and by extension their warlord, the Warlord of Wrath? He's known for strong mercenary groups and various powerful figures, or at least dangerous ones. Top of all that, probably being involved in some arms dealing, if I had to give a guess. So, why would he be involved in an agricultural area? Either maybe, and this is definitely not his style as far as I know, right? The War of Wrath is definitely not one known for sneaky stuff.
You honestly don't know what his style is.
Fair enough.
You just know from rumors that they are bloodthirsty, war-mongering mercenaries.
It could have been simply to destroy the territory out of spite. Or it could have been to maybe find something that was hidden in the home village. Smuggling route, growing of certain illegal herbs maybe. Or even a stash of cache of weapons that were hidden by, let's say, a neighboring enemy kingdom.
Yeah, I feel like that would be more Gino's alley, though, realistically. Less so a Warlord of Wrath who runs a mercenary company. I mean, don't get me wrong. When you run a mercenary company, it's one of those things to where, yes, there is some stuff that you would want to be moving around, but in terms of, like, hardcore smuggling, yeah, that I feel like that leans more towards Gino than the Warlord of Wrath. That's just my thinking, though. Personally, maybe they were wanting something out of the territory. Maybe
the only other
let me think. No, because they wouldn't want the territory, because it wouldn't make sense for them to have like a home base out there. Because the land wouldn't be worth anything outside of farmland, like even in terms of defensibility. And realistically, there wasn't anything else of value outside of like maybe some trade goods that like come and go through the town. And
but then
pillaging and raiding
the town of your trades goods. Why destroy it if it has trades goods in it?
Well, that's a bit more of a complex question, but that I won't go into. But
I can only think of.
I think I have. I can think of one theory.
I can only think of two possibilities, but go on.
I can think of one theory, and it's actually something that I feel does fit a mercenary's propaganda, if you will. They're trying to use it as a ploy, like a way to drive up business. See, mercenary companies are always about the idea of they don't want war to go away. They want war to last because that's their prime industry. That's what they make money off. So my thinking is that they probably did this and then did a bunch of shady shit to make it look like, okay, this is like one side doing X when they don't usually do this, or they're trying to frame one army into doing this and then kill all the witnesses, and then go back and say, well, everybody died, but we know that they did it because they did this, because they did XYZ, which is their trademark of destroying the place. So realistically, it could have been one of those cases where they torched the village and were trying to remove as many Tempest Militia witnesses to further sell the narrative that it was a Phoenix Kingdom resistance cell, or whatever you want to, or whatever your plausible deniability fits in that regard. And what does that mean? Drives up the reason for them to keep being hired.
But then we have the problem there. They're being in secret. They're doing this hiddenly. They're not branding themselves other than accidentally showing their sword to you. But that was an accident, not on purpose. That's not driving up business. That's more of subterfuge and something more of Gino's area again. If one drive business up doing subterfuge. Not
necessarily. And that's the simplicity of, here's the thing. Mercenaries thrive on being hired as muscle. If they do something and then have reasonable evidence to prove, it does, as a matter of fact, drive up business. I know, because I played a lot of war games with mercenary companies in them, and that is actually pretty standard modus operandi for a lot of stuff in those games.
And something to keep in mind, this was basically the start of the war.
Further proof. And that actually further reinforces that theory. Like, at the beginning of the war, that's like perfect. Doing something like that as a form of like mercenary propaganda to keep getting hired, Perfect. I mean, you don't need more than that. I mean, regardless of how secretive or how messy it is, the simple fact that you do enough to sell it and to play on people's paranoia and their fear, mercenary companies would be eating good.
So, with that theory, I'm going to boost that up to an advantage. So that is a 21. And I'll go ahead and add this little bit of sprinkling in. Would it make sense that in order to employ the fact that wouldn't it be easier if they disguise themselves as soldiers, do all the stuff that would amplify the reasoning for hiring mercenaries to join a war?
You would need somebody on the inside to do it. Someone who spearheaded it all.
True.
The man who had hired them to do it.
True, but if you're high enough in the chain of command, you can make that as easy to disappear or really as easy as pie. I mean, honestly, that would actually even make even more sense, because get someone on the higher up, influences, hires a mercenary company, disguise them in, they do the work, all of a sudden, A, you've got more support going towards the Tempest Militia, but B, recruits.
What was that one phrase that Sundowner said? Give war a chance.
If I remember correctly, just reminding myself here, Joe, DM, you said that the man who led the expedition, who led the operation, the captain, supposedly, or what was his title at that point? It's been a while.
Good question. I don't think I can remember the top of my head.
I'm looking through my notes real quick, see if I put it down somewhere in Tide's notes.
I think I made him he was an Ocean Knight. I think I just made him a captain.
Okay.
Yeah, you were all basically, actually no, I think, yeah, you were all Ocean Knights, he was a captain, and I think, yeah, you were all, like, lieutenants or commanders or something like that. Like, in the ranking file.
Yeah, I was more or less like a infantry or foot soldier variant.
Yeah.
So, he was a captain during that, but I remember you said he got promoted afterwards, after all this events.
I did. I did.
Speculation that maybe he could have hired them to not only expedite their opinions and their wants of keeping this war going or ramping it up, but also getting a promotion out of it.
Yeah, possibly. But as for Starzin, you're 90%, probably 80 to 90% sure that's the working theory. That theory is sound.
That they were pretty much hired for propaganda purposes.
Yes, you're 80 to 90% sure that's what they did.
Hey, sometimes that's the best and most purest motivation for war.
Yeah.
Starzin, you do, if that theory is true, then you do realize that your village, your home, was just used as a tool and a casualty of something like this.
Tide, we were gonna be victims no matter what. Why do you think we were trying to leave? Even if, granted this was pretty much a worst case scenario that no one in that village ever thought would happen. But realistically, we wanted to be part of neither kingdom, and we knew eventually either one that either the Leviathan Empire or the Phoenix Kingdom would come knocking on our doorstep and annex us and basically say, you're a subject of us whether you want it or not. That's why we left. And we knew we knew it would be a problem. We were going to be victims and possibly listed as a rebel casualty in some form or fashion regardless. If not completely enslaved for trying to resist the lawful people coming to safeguard us. And he's doing that in air quotes.
Just the small, normal Lalafell hand and the big, giant metal hand.
Pretty much. Both of them doing air quotes around that.
Air quotes, right? It's just the bucket going.
Anyways.
So, like it or not, we were screwed. This just honestly, I'm just angrier we were used to prove a point. But make no mistake, we were either gonna leave or we were gonna be dead or enslaved. There weren't really many other alternatives.
Are you sure about that?
Ain't no probably about it.
After all this, I'm gonna try and gather some information. Gather up as much as I can about the people operated the operation. As soon as I get their names, is there any way I could contact you on long distances?
You'll want to talk to Metra about that. We have ways, but she's more at the helm of long-distance communication than any of us.
Alright.
You do have that stamp that allows you to basically it. So if I think I remember this correctly, it's a magical stamp that has like a thing where you carve in the magical rune on it, and basically you can, as you basically carve in the rune that you want to give the sender to, you stamp it, and it automatically sends it to the person.
Right, but isn't Metra the one we put in charge of safeguarding that?
Yeah. Basically, Metra could give you like the runic symbol of the ship, and so whenever you get your hands on a stamp, just carve that in and send the letter that way.
I only have one other thing to say, and it is revolving around what we discussed, but something else, something to ask. I don't think I saw this correctly, but did you cast some manner of, like, fire?
I have the capabilities to use fire, but that's really about it. I mean, I have the capabilities to cast and use fire, but
Enough.
don't really use it often unless I think it's necessary.
Well, we're about to go in. It's definitely going to be necessary, which is why I'm going to ask you about something. And he pulls out the small bag full of AnArCuiSN bullets. I got these. Supposedly they'd be able to be imbued with magic.
Okay.
When the time comes, I want you to imbue these with fire. Since we have no way of covering our faces and being immune to those poison ones, this is the only alternative. At least for me.
So how would that work?
Basically, you just channel the energy of the spell into the thing. Yeah.
So I would have to channel a fire-based spell into it.
Yes.
That's what it says. Yeah.
Okay, now this is an important question. does it use up a spell slot if I do that?
Yes, it will. It absorbs.
That is.
So, Orichalcum absorbs spells. This is mostly used if you're being attacked by a spellcaster,
Spell?
and becomes that it becomes that damage type. But you can channel it into the item using a spell slot or a cantrip if you have a fire-based cantrip.
Which I do not. Any fire-based spells I have are purely based on like my actual spell slots. And honestly, I actually only have one currently active.
So, here's the thing. Zilyana has the Firebolt cantrip.
Yeah, you'd be better off staying with Zilyana on that one, because I can't reliably give you access to fire. Like, I could at most give you it twice before I'd need to either rest or gamble with mana potions.
Understood. As he just puts it back on the belt. I'll probably before the hour comes, I'll see about letting Zilyana imbue it.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think there's anything else I can do, and I highly doubt gas masks have been invented yet for me to grab. So no.
All right. Is there anything you'd like to do, Starzin, before we head out?
No, not that I can think of. Just, again, going back and making sure everybody's all geared up and ready to go.
Yeah, you consolidate with everybody, and so far they're ready for this. They're ready to do their part as part of the crew to help out and deal with these pirates and stuff like that. And we'll say, as that happens, as nightfall begins to happen, you go to bed, you wake up the next morning, and you set off. And here, we're going to take a bit of a break, because odds are this next bit is going to be long.
Probably will be.
Yeah.
So, we'll be right back after this. And we're back! Alrighty then. Alright,
Sorry,
so...
you went straight from excited to just serious real fast.
Alrighty. I mean, it is serious. This is
Yeah.
gonna be one hell of a fight you guys are about to be in.
Wake the fuck up on. We got a force to burn.
This is war on!
Wait, did you say a forest to burn? Okay.
Fucking light it. Burn it down!
Oh my god.
Alright, so you guys wake up. Thalrin goes ahead and directs you through the forest, taking a very, very fast shortcut to your destination. Basically dodging through the forest, using the glow of the forest to signal if enemies are nearby. Because something of note, when you first encountered one of the pirates that was the druid, you notice that the forest itself, it has this ethereal blue glow to it, but whenever she was there, it changed to red.
Oh.
So you're basically using that to signal okay, it's red over that distance, we need to go this way. And you quickly navigate yourself through the forest, and you arrive to your location. Your location is basically a pedestal with a arcane rune at the very base of it, with a metal sphere floating right above it, with many arcane sigils just covering the entire orb in and of itself. It is the size of a very large cannonball in the way it's shaped.
Oh.
It's basically the size of Starzin.
Yes.
No, I'm just saying that that's what the orb is. The size of it's the size of you.
Oh.
Orb the size of the Lalafell.
So
The orb the
roughly
size of
3
the
feet tall.
Starzin.
Yeah, roughly 3 feet tall.
Oh man.
And on top of that, it is also glowing red.
Oh shit.
As Thalrin goes ahead and walks up to him and say, "Oh dear, they've done a number on you. This will definitely take some time."
Got an estimated time how long this will take?
Odds are, based off my estimations, it'll probably take about a minute or so. It's a lot of work that I need to do.
We may have less. Let's get everything prepared first before you start.
Alright, can do. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take you over to the map.
The map. The map. The map.
Alright, so this right here is where Thalrin is going to be. He is going to go ahead and describe this thing right here, or try to reset this giant thing right here.
Okay.
He will not move from this spot, and if he does move, the whole thing resets.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So your objective is to protect Thalrin at all costs, make sure he does not get damaged or killed in the process, have him not be moved from his location, and survive.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, Harvey, now being an Artificer, has some goodies for you guys.
Oh shit.
So he's going to go ahead and walk up to Shock Reyes. And he's going to slap a arcane device on the face of his shield. Alright, there we go. This should help you in your defensive capabilities, buddy. Ah, this is an odd contraption. What is this exactly? That right there, I'm calling it the repulsion shield. Essentially what it'll do is, got a couple of charges up to like 4 max, essentially. While you're holding it, whenever you get hit by the enemy while they're up close to you, you can expend one of its charges and push them away about 15-ish feet or so. It also boosts your defensive capabilities as well.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's even better for our defense threshold.
Right. The other thing I have is... Let's see here. I have a thing called the Spell Refueling Ring. What this does is, this is mostly for the magic casters of this group. Basically, you recover your a spell slot with it up to like 3rd level or lower.
Oh man.
Lastly, I have a thing that enhances the defense of a person. Basically, upping their defensive capabilities, either on their armor or shield.
Probably put that on Thalrin himself. If not, maybe Shock Reyes.
It's up to you. I already put in the thing for Shock Reyes over here, make it to where it'll push the enemies back while also making him a little bit harder to hit.
Well, I have armor, but I rather would preferably not to get too much armor on me. My skills are more suited to when something's about to hit me.
So ultimately, out of character, for out of game preparations, who do you want to give the spell fusion, the restoration ring to, and the enhanced defense to?
I'm gonna make a dumb suggestion here. Defense. Starzin.
Why me?
Well, you're one of our many lifelines. One of our few many lifelines we have around here.
Yeah, you do have healing capabilities that could help at a pinch, but
Yeah, but I'm also going to say this much. While that is technically true, I do also have to point this out. With enhanced defense at its current level, that would be a +1 to my AC. I have a 19 currently.
Okay.
If you want me to have the 20 and be much tankier, that's fine, but I would at least encourage someone else to take it who isn't nearly as tanky.
well, let's see here. This only works on people that are wearing shields and armor, so Real Zira is already out.
I
that's
don't
nice.
wear shields and armor.
So
I
that
have
makes
armor,
6
but
now.
my skill set better fits me while I'm having lower AC.
And so I don't think
I don't.
you don't have armor either.
No, you do.
What?
Hold on.
I mean, I
Zilyana,
do.
you have armor.
Oh wait. So is it shield and armor, or just one or the other?
Shield or armor. One or
It's
the
one
other.
or the other.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm wearing something.
Yeah, you're wearing
Hardened leather.
like a hardened leather jacket,
Yeah.
which
So
was, I believe, 13 plus your dex.
you could just take it. You could just take it to give yourself a better AC.
I could.
Or do you want me to take it?
Can it still benefit you?
Yeah. I mean, it's only going to benefit one of us. Like I said, the thing is, it'll technically benefit both of us. I'm just thinking of just who would it benefit more, because it could be applied to either my armor or my arm, which count. No, actually, no. My arm wouldn't count as a shield right now, so.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and line up everybody that could use it, because Thalrin is wearing chainmail.
Owen is the one we're protecting the most.
He is. And with a chainmail, that does make him somewhat defensible, but not entirely.
Not comparable to at least you or Shock Reyes, but at
Well,
least
I
better
mean,
than some of us.
well, Shock Race is actually the more honest one. I cheated. I cheated in the sense of I had to modify this armor to make it better.
Fair enough. My opinions is the most benefits we could potentially get is either the person who is going to be one of our many lifelines, which would be Starzin, or putting it on Thalrin himself to give himself more, AC would be more beneficial. But I'm not against the idealments of having Zilyana have it, considering she has since you have clutched us in various points in the past.
I've done things.
All right, so
Mhm.
Thalrin already has an AC of 16.
So with that would be boosted up to 17. What's your current AC on?
16.
Okay, so both of you would have a 17. I would have a 20. Up to you.
I can always buy myself better armor, and because I'm not meant to be any bit tanky to any degree. Not to say that I shouldn't have armor. It's just,
That's
You're not
not your that's not your main concern.
yeah. So I'm fine with you having it and me just, I don't know. Because the other
There's
thing,
still the spell
thing-
restoring.
I would say
There's
the
still the spell
restoring
restoring ring.
that sounded like something I would want, and I wouldn't want to have both items because that sounds unfair. So, bing bong, I like spells.
Okay. Well, if you want to take the spell refueling ring, and if everybody's okay with it, I'll take the enhanced armor.
Yeah, I just need a small re-explanation of what the spell restoring ring does again. I know it gives spell slots back, but
So yeah, while wearing this ring, the creature can recover one expended spell slot as an action. The recovered slot can be of 3rd level or lower. Once used, the ring cannot be used again until next dawn.
It's
that
basically
sounds nice.
it's basically a free. You basically get 1 spell slot back.
Now the question is, would you utilize that more, or would Zira utilize that more?
I was thinking Row Zero as well.
I could take the defense ring and give the spell restoring ring to that, but then Starzin wouldn't be as tanky with a fucking 20 AC?
Yeah, I would have a 20.
He still would have a relatively high AC of 19, which means anything that's a 19 or above modifiers or crit would hit him.
Yeah, they would have to roll. They would have to have like a pretty high mod or crit rate, which, well, granted at this point it doesn't take. Which granted, things do have a decent mod, so it's not impossible to hit me, but it's tough.
It's about as likely as it is not.
Exactly.
Man, this sucks to have to decide.
I mean,
well,
if you want to prioritize the player characters first, I understand.
I will say this much: I did stock up on mana. I did stock up on mana potions, so if anybody needs more spell slots, there is that option too.
I'll sacrifice taking the magic refueling ring and give it to the NPC, and I will also not take the one to increase defense, because that's not better utilized on me.
Okay, so I'll take enhanced defense, and Zero will take the spell refueling ring.
Okay.
Seems more right that way.
Alright, next point of order for Harvey is his bombs. So, what he is thinking is smoke bomb, painkillers, which it heals allies, 2d10 healing allies. Incendiary bombs, which is basically anybody within the blast radius, takes fire damage and takes an extra point of fire damage each turn until they use an action to dispose of the flames. Acid bomb, which that is just going to be acid damage, and they would take the exact same amount of damage at the end of their next turn. So basically 2d8 and then 2d8 at the end of their next turn.
Okay.
And lastly, cryo bombs, which will do 2d8 cold damage and also make it to where they move 10. It reduces their speed by 10.
So how many options do we have?
So those are the ones he's suggesting. What you have is a fucking lot.
Well, how many can he have is what
he can only have 5 formulas. It's up to his intelligence. His intelligence is 5, so 5 formulas.
Okay, and that's 5 he listed.
Yeah.
I'm actually fine with those 5.
All right. There's also, I mean, yeah, this could change. So what he also has is he has holy bombs, which it's radiant damage. They don't resist radiant damage, so it's a guaranteed damage. But the extra bonus to it, because they're not fiends or undead, it does nothing else. Impact bombs does force damage, but it let's see here. Impact, deal force damage. The target is each creature within the blast area failed the saving throw or pushed back 5 feet from the center of the blast.
Which is not only guaranteed damage, but it also pushes people back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but depending on their positioning to the bomb, could either be good or bad.
God, I have a dumb idea. Imagine we created like a mine and they'd go like the way of Guardians 2 with some of the mercs that went up in the air.
Well, that's the thing. He could do that. Like, he can place bombs, and he can use his bonus action to explode them if necessary.
That's true.
So, that is the thing you could do. They could go flying up in the air 5 feet, but they don't take fall damage.
Most they would do is just fall prone.
Yeah, I would allow that, yeah. So, impact bombs. The next one, that's besides the ones I've already listed. Laughing gas bombs. Basically, Tasha's hideous laughter, but it does 2d6 poison damage, which he doesn't suggest it, considering that these are... I don't think that these would affect the plants all that much.
I agree. Especially the fungal ones.
Non-lethal bombs, which does bludgeoning damage and knocks them unconscious if they fall to 0.
Yeah, we're not.
Not
prisoners.
useful as well.
Oh, wait. Yeah, when they fall to 0. Psionic bombs, 2d8 psychic damage.
Would psychic damage be a guarantee against them? At least
Yeah,
the
it would.
blight?
It would.
Okay.
Like, very few things risk psychic damage.
Yeah, like
These
aberrations.
would- these would not.
primarily be. Yeah. But the other thing is, additionally, the target as well as each creature within the blast radius that failed the saving throw has disadvantage on con saves it makes to maintain concentration on spells until the end of their next turn, which none of them are going to be... Probably none of them are going to be casting spells based on what you saw, but then again, you don't know who's all coming.
True. If we're really unlucky, the druid and the... What was his name?
Gormash.
Yeah. Well, not Gormash, I meant the other guy, the one who summoned the shadow.
Elijah?
Oh,
Yeah, Elijah could come back.
Yeah. So, Psychic Bomb, good getting past the resistances, but that's about what it does. Next up are the Quiet Bombs. They don't make a sound, they just do fire damage.
That would be psychologically scarring.
I mean, it still does a sound, but it's just not as loud, Basically, if you explode it, the person in the next room wouldn't hear it.
Okay.
Up next would be Shrapnel Bombs. Piercing damage. That's about it. Smoke Bomb, we already did that. Sonic Bombs, they do thunder damage. Along with... Each creature in the blast area failed to save is deafened until the end of their next turn. Stink Bomb.
I'm going to guess it's not going to be that good.
I mean, maybe. Stink Bomb does poison damage instead of fire. Makes a con save. Additionally, each creature within the blast radius that fails to save has disadvantage on ability checks it makes until the end of its next turn. So it's up to you.
Yep.
Teleportation Bombs.
Ooh, those sound fun.
A teleportation bomb deals no damage and instead opens a rift in space, instantly teleporting you to a point of detonation. The effect fails if the bomb explodes more than 30... I probably should get rid of that, but yeah, essentially 30 feet is basically a free... It's basically something akin to like a Misty Step or something like that.
Okay.
Venom Bombs. 2d8 poison. It is a con save. Each creature within the blast radius that failed have disadvantage on their next strength, dex, or con saving throw it makes before the end of their next turn.
That wouldn't be too bad against the normal pirates, but the blights I think would be not that great.
Yeah. And lastly, the Withering Bomb. Does necrotic damage instead of fire. Requires a con save. And the target, as well as each creature within the blast radius that fails to save, can't regain hit points until the end of its next turn.
Mm.
Do any of these sound appealing to you, or should we stick with what he already has?
Stick with what he has.
Withering Bomb does sound nice, but I think sticking what he has is the best option we have. Or the best
I mean,
set.
all these bombs are interesting, but like the ones he has are far more beneficial to the scenario.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, he is at your disposal on where you want to plant these bombs. So, where do you want him to be? If you want to plant these bombs or not, that's completely up to you.
How about we go for the more opened areas, like here to the west, northwest west.
Okay. Which type of bomb do you?
I had to leave for a bit, so I heard there's smoke, there's fire, correct?
Smoke, fire, cold.
Yeah, smoke, incendiary, cryo, acid, painkiller, and he just has regular bombs that do 2d10 fire damage.
How about a regular one here? Here.
Alright, just hold it right there. There we go. There we go.
How many of these bombs can he have out?
He can have them all out. It's just, he can use a bonus action to explode them all at once or one at a time.
Okay. How about we plant 3 bombs? One in the more opened areas, like here as well. This one could be a cryo bomb.
Oh, cryo. Hang on.
Unless anyone else want to change it.
Nah, that's fine.
And probably just one more right here.
Which type?
And...
I'd probably say have it right here instead.
Oh, yeah. There actually is better. How about a... What's the difference between a normal bomb and incendiary?
Damage
Fire
over
over
time,
time.
more. Damage over time, and the other one's more damage.
More damage.
Alright, regular bomb over here. Gotcha.
My only other suggestion is we keep a hold of the painkiller and the smoke bomb. I would even suggest maybe, if things do get worse, someone in the center here with a smoke bomb unleash it and cover it all.
Just to clarify, you can put these in any bomb. Like, they can all be cryo, incendiary, acid, or smoke. It's not limited to just one bomb.
I kind of know.
Alright, just the way you were doing it, it's just like you were doing one cryo, one regular, and one incendiary, so I didn't know if you knew that is a possibility.
No, I knew. And I was asking everyone else if we'd want to just, like, keep it all fire or incendiary. My biggest concern is lighting up the whole area. It's kind of why I put the fire one right here, because it's mostly covered in snow and the trees are the furthest away from it.
Only
The only one I have
if
problem
you
with-
start wildfires.
Fucking no, Yogi comes out.
Oh, Jesus.
He returns.
Only you can prevent the wildfires.
He returns from Everbank.
Did I hear
Oh,
a picnic
man.
basket without me?
Alright, okay. I think bomb setup wise, this is fine.
Okay.
I think anything else we keep, he just keeps it on reserve and just uses them for offense, defense, whatever we need.
I agree. I only have one suggestion, though. Is that, when things do go bad and things are looking dire, maybe have the smoke bomb, like, have him ready, have a smoke bomb be thrown right at the center here.
Alright, so I will say, I should probably tell you how many bombs he has originally. So he has 8 craftable bombs, which I'm going to go ahead and label them as, and 10 regular-ass bombs that cannot be used.
Okay.
Okay, so 8 that can be specialty, 10 that are just basic.
Yeah.
So he's got 18 total. Yeah, we should be good. Theoretically.
Hey Starzin, could your I don't want to say familiar, but the name is escaping me.
Rivet.
Rivet, thank you. Can Rivet fly?
Yes.
I may have an interesting idea.
I'm actually surprised you don't remember this, considering you've had these familiars before.
I know, but you never know. Joe could have altered some rules. I didn't want to pry. Anyways, why don't we give some regular bombs to Rivet and God, names are escaping me. I hate it.
You got this.
Stitch.
There you go.
Have them hide themselves in the trees in some areas, and when things are going around, they can drop by, drop a bomb, and boom.
B-52 bombs.
Yes,
They're
that's what I was
bombers.
thinking. Bombers, little bombers.
Listen, the buff is forever.
That's
it's a
funny.
suggestion.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
It really isn't.
No, I'm on board with that. I mean,
am-
more or less, because that's what he's been doing, like, in the past.
All right. So in that case, then, what bombs are you giving to the lovable robot and Stitch?
And Stitch.
And Stitch. He's included.
God, you know people have a golden child when they go like this.
Look at the boy. And this thing.
And look at this boy.
Look at this thing. Anyways, so what are you giving to these two?
I was thinking of standard bombs mostly. Maybe even give Rivet a painkiller bomb, just in case.
I'm fine with that.
I won't. Can I have Stitch have one incendiary and one regular instead of both regular?
I don't mind with that.
Okay.
All right. Something else of note. I think you, Starzin, you have slime bombs, right?
They should still be in my sheet, yes.
So, I mean, you could use those as well. So, what the slime bombs do, because I modify them because you're using Sips of Slime for this, is essentially, when it explodes, it will create an area of difficult terrain. And when they enter the difficult terrain, they will take damage over time. So, basically, because I think you were blue when you had it, it explodes, it becomes difficult terrain. When they walk through it, they'll take, at the beginning of their turn, they will take 1d6 cold damage while they are coated and walking through it. Right, so 1d6 while coated and cannot take dash or disengage action.
Alright.
So difficult terrain, 1d6 cold if in, and no dash or disengage.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. I've got 3 of them. Because
Well, we
that's what I've had.
Alright. Do you want to spread those out to anyone else, or do you want to keep them all?
I'm gonna hold on to them.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be better just to plant those?
Actually, yeah, that is a good point.
And then some of the blind spots that we have.
Harvey will go ahead and walk up and fix those bombs to where they can be remote detonated.
How about one here somewhere?
Let's have it right there. Yeah, perfect.
Where's the code? There's the code.
Let's see. I'm
Maybe
thinking
one somewhere here.
I'm thinking right here. Perfect.
And last one.
Then
Or wait, we could have one right here, right in the bushes. No, we can use the bushes to hide. Never mind. You got an idea?
that would be a good area to cover. Yeah.
We're playing tower defense.
Yes, that's the goal, motherfucker.
Okay,
Ooh.
so I'll have those placed in those spots. Yeah, and Rivet. Well, how many do we want him to have? I'm thinking 3. 1 for the painkiller, 2 for the basic.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
Just open
So,
up his chest.
So On and Creepah, make sure you keep track of what kind of bombs that they have and how many they have.
I have 1 regular, 1 incinerary on ditch.
All right. So 1 regular, 1 incinerary, and Creepah, what did you give him? 1 painkiller.
1 painkiller, 2 regular.
All right. So Harvey has 4 craftable bombs and 6 regular bombs. Plenty
Alright.
to work with his arcane payload.
I do have 2 ideas. We put a regular bomb somewhere here, and just 1 more regular bomb somewhere here.
You say here, and I don't know where.
Bottom of the map.
Oh,
I'm making quick arrows.
okay,
I don't know exactly where. Somewhere around these areas. But just there.
Eh.
That's big. It's bigger than I thought it would be, but I think it works.
Boom.
It'll be fine. That's a good
Sure.
spot.
Yeah. And 1 more regular bomb for right. Oh,
Move it up
Yeah.
1.
Oh, move it up 1?
There we go.
Oh.
That's better.
all right.
Okay.
Cover better area coverage.
Got it.
Look at all them polka dots.
Get all them chicken.
All right.
All right. With that, I think we're good to start positioning.
All
Agreed.
right. How about we start with Sips? Hasn't been really talking much. Sips, where would you like to be?
Where would I like to position myself? Anywhere within this area?
Anywhere you like.
Anywhere I'd like.
Like a hiding spot or stay in the center.
I could just stay in the center, actually. Could just sit right here. It's actually probably good.
Okay. You're dead in the center, close to the altar where the platform where the orb is that Thalrin is reconstructing the reset on it. All right. Going down the line from there on, where would you like to be?
So our goal is protecting where we're at right now, right?
Correct.
Protecting that and Thalrin.
Okay. Oh,
Your main objective is to protect Thalrin at all cost.
okay. I will be right here, kind of next to where he's at, below the area. And can Stitch already be patrolling in a circle, kind of laid out in the path of the bombs, just to kind of fly over high enough over top of them?
Yeah, we could do that. How high up do you want him to be?
Outside the blast range, at least, of the bombs. Probably.
They have a 10-foot radius, so
Maybe
20 feet up.
35? Oh, 20 feet's alright, I guess, too. I was gonna go with 30.
I mean, 30's all right too.
Yeah.
All right, 30 feet up he goes.
I'm gonna put him in the path. So Oh, all the bombs are laid out in kind of a circle, just patrolling over each bomb. I'm gonna start with the red one below. That's gonna be the start of the path, and that's about it.
Boss, Tide, what are you doing?
Well, first, gonna have my bullets infused with fire by Zilyana, if she's alright with that.
Harvey can do it. He has Firebolt.
Alright, that's fair.
Alright, so for the next hour, they will do 1d4 fire damage.
Nice. Planes won't find out what happens next. I'll put mine... I don't want to be too close yet not far. I originally thought about maybe hiding, but... I think right here is good enough. I don't want to be too close to everyone else and be stuck in an AoE cone. Actually, now to think about it, how about that far?
Alright.
I think I'm that good. I'm northeastern on the upper left part, just a few feet off of the pedestal.
Okay. And Starzin, where would you like to be? Along with that, Rivet.
I'll have a Rivet up in the air as well, but he'll be kind of... I'll actually have him roughly at the same height that Stitch is at.
Okay, so 30 feet.
Yep. Now, let's see. I'll have him close to the tree that's the southeastern tree that's closest to the altar. Right around there, and I will be a little bit to the east of Sips, but and just a bit south of Zilyana.
Okay. Now, this brings up the question of where do you want to put these NPCs at?
Definitely Shock Reyes closest to the priest as possible.
No,
Maybe like up here or down here.
no, I don't think that's a good idea.
But his ability requires him to be close, remember?
Tell me exactly. Tell me how that benefits if he's right there. You do know how his ability works, right?
I thought I did. Am I missing something?
What do you think? Okay. What do you think his ability does?
Creatures or people within a certain area, which I thought was like 5 to 10 feet, have disadvantage or cannot be targeted, but he can be targeted. This would mean that normal attacks against normal attacks can be hit by Shock Reyes, but not by Balrin.
No, that's... Well, yes, but no.
It's been a while,
His main thing prevents people from moving past him.
Okay.
Hang on,
Okay.
let me pull up the thing.
I'm gonna pull it up too, just to make sure I'm getting it right.
Why don't you also open it up in the Roll20 so I can read it too?
Warden's Grasp. At first level, as a bonus action, you can use the force of your daunting presence to ensnare nearby enemies into combat. Until the start of your next turn, you can't move, and each large or smaller creature you choose within 5 feet of you can't willingly move away from you unless it first takes the disengage action. At 14th level, the range of this ability increases to 10 feet.
Okay. So, where do we want to put him then?
You might also have been confusing for his Warden's Mark, which you can use your bonus action to mark a creature you can see within 30 feet of you, while a marked creature is within 5 feet of you. It has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you. This mark lasts for 1 minute or until you mark another creature or become incapacitated. At 11th level, whenever you take the attack action, you can make one additional attack as part of that action against a creature you have marked.
Okay. I'm sorry. So
yeah, it's like
I only have 2 ideas now. Either somewhere up the north here, or somewhere to the west, east.
I'm thinking just put him here and call it simple. Keep him up front, because chances are we may have people come that way, and if not, then just have him relocate around, because if he stays right here, he could easily get like to this area, then or to that one, or back around. Because here's the thing. He doesn't have while he does have the capabilities to get next to Thalrin and prevent him from taking damage and make it harder to hit him, his primary abilities allow him to lock down opponents. That's where his real strength is.
Okay.
So that's what I think. That's what I think.
I want to ask this question. Does Shock Reyes have one of the fighting styles or an ability that if he's next to an ally, he can either take the hit or give the opponent disadvantage on the attack?
Let's find out. Yes, he has protection. When a creature you see within 5 feet of you, when a creature you can see attack a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you could use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must wield a weapon or shield.
I recommend him going back being close to the priest. Because here's my thought process. If an initial sneak attack tries to hit him, Shock Reyes can interpose. And right afterwards, when enemies start coming around, he is still at the shortest distance to get anywhere nearby. Like here to here, here to here. He's still pretty close and not needing to waste too much movement like you said.
Okay, I get that, but I'm going to still disagree because he is at most our tankiest and needs to be at the front.
We don't know what is the front, though.
But my point is, I still feel that he should be in front of everybody, not behind them.
But where's the front?
That's the problem I have with this, and you're not seeing. There is no front in a tower defense. This everywhere is the front.
Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll concede.
So right here then?
Yeah.
Alright, so that leaves Rilzira and Harvey.
I'm gonna say hard.
Squishiest motherfuckers. Well,
yeah.
Rilzira is squishy.
I have a question. How good is their stealth?
That is a good question. Rilzira, not that good. As for Harvey, a little bit better. They're not proficient in it.
But would the extra time give them additional points or give them advantage for stealth?
Roll me a history check.
Okay.
With advantage because it's the monster that you've dealt with before.
Okay.
Because that's how your Jaeger thing, right? Okay, then yeah, go for it.
21.
They have blind sets.
Ah, I see the problem now. I don't
In-
exactly know where to put them, though.
I'm gonna suggest keep Harvey around here. So probably in this hut, yeah, that there, and probably put Rilzira right over here.
Okay.
May I make a formula change? A formation change? A suggestion. Suggestion.
Okay.
I feel like... I don't know why, but I feel like it would be better if we switched... Rilzira to where Zilyana is, Zilyana where Starzin is, and Starzin where Rilzira is. But that's just my suggestion, you can ignore it.
Rilzira where Zilyana is, Zilyana where Starzin is, and Starzin where Rilzira was.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a suggestion, you can ignore it.
Wait, so you want me where Starzin was? What is?
Yeah. Because I'm
Yeah,
seeing
okay.
it like this.
What do you think?
We are the most combat-heavy, tanky fuckers in triangle formation with Shock in the center that could go anywhere he wants and block Thalrin from any attacks that are surprised in the first round.
Yeah, but I can't tank anything.
I know.
But
That's
Starzin can. I think that's the point.
yeah. Not to mention,
He's wanting to keep the tankier people more inward so that they can react quicker, while the less tanky people are more in a
out of
different
AoE
position.
ranges. Yeah.
I mean,
Which-
while that's an idea, but if you keep the tanky people inwards and the squishier ones outwards, the squishier ones are gonna fall first.
Fair enough.
This is a simple wall, and almost like it's almost like a technique of you basically build a wall with your tanks on the outside, then you build a kind of like a, I'm just gonna call it ballista fortress on the inside, where you have all your ranged attackers on the inside of it that can cast or shoot past the tanks to the enemies that the tanks are kind of blocking.
It's just a simple suggestion.
No, I understand the suggestion. It's just gonna let the people who are squishier, if they come in at every angle, the people who are squishier will fall first.
Either way, you're gonna have two squishies out. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so we're just gonna keep what we have, and just go from there. Sounds good.
Sounds fine by me.
What about you, Zilyana and Clyde? Are you guys good with this formation?
I'm good.
Every input matters.
Actually, I do want to adjust mine just one more space up. That looks better. At least a little bit.
Clyde, do you have any thoughts?
No thoughts. Head empty.
Oh, Zill, didn't you want Stitch somewhere in a different spot?
Yeah, that's when I was having troubles with it. I'm still having troubles with the game, so please, I will apologize in advance to my slow, in Roll20 response to things. It's going at like 3 frames a second whenever I click to drag, and everything else is.
Jeez.
Every other internet tab is fine. It's just Roll20, so I don't know.
Probably it's time to clear some cache.
I want him to start above this bomb, and circle around each bomb in a circle from here.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Excuse me, clockwise.
Okay, so
Yep, very much that. He'll be patrolling that kind of circle.
So yes, this will be Stitch's routing path until otherwise stated. Alright. Are you ready?
I am.
No, but I'm willing to go.
You're willing to go?
Absolutely ready to die.
I'm ready.
Okay. Alright, so you all give the nod as you patiently wait as Fall Ren goes ahead and starts the incantation. It takes a bit to get started, but as soon as he does, the blue mixed in with the like a little bit of blue begins to appear on the orb as his eyes begin to glow, as he begins to basically chant as he does this. And as that happens, as that little bit of blue pinpricks out from the glowing orb of red, you hear the sounds of shifting and shuffling as enemies begin to approach, initiating the first wave. Alright, so starting off, because Harvey had a prepared action to when enemies land on the bombs, he will go ahead and activate the detonation button. And it would appear you guys had good placement because you got most of them in bombs.
Jesus.
All of them, I'm gonna go ahead and make dex rolls. Alright, starting with the ones... Actually, hang on. You know what, at this point, everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
I like initiative. Initiative sounds fun. How's that?
Nice.
Alright, so Lauren will not be rolling initiative, but instead I'll be adding in a counter that will tick up by 1 every round happens.
And he's doing this by a minute, so he might be finished by 10 rounds, maybe. Maybe more or less.
Alright, so starting up with the Blights as they are about to get exploded. They will go ahead and start rolling their saving throws. Twig Blight number 1 will go ahead and make his dex save. Fails. He will take 2d10 points of fire damage.
Hey, look, firewood.
Actually, hang on. I'm doing AoEs wrong. They automatically... I have to roll the damage first, and then they take the... Well, that Twig Blight's dead.
Example, firewood.
Return to cinders.
Reject
All right.
Blight, return to Cinder.
Return the flame.
Alright. Alright, Needle Blight number 1. I believe this is an incendiary... Nope, it's a regular bomb. Alright. Dex save. Failure. This is a different bomb, so...
Not as good,
Oh,
but heck, it still does damage.
Yeah, 7 points of fire damage. Unfortunate. Forgot to put the GM on it, but oh well. Fine. Alright. Twig Blight number 2. Doesn't have to roll. Blight number 3 has to roll. Because this is a cryo bomb. Yep, that's cryo bomb. He needs to make a con save.
Too bad it doesn't follow the rules of Pokemon. Since
That is
it's
a
playing
failure.
type.
He will go ahead and take D8 cold damage. Take 2d8 points of cold damage. That is enough to kill it, as he takes 9 points of cold damage and dies.
Oh look, we got a nice twig statue.
Needle Blight number 4. Okay, so he's in the thing. You will need to make a con save. That is a failure. He will be taking 1d6 cold damage. And he is covered. Alright. Twig Blight number 5. Con save. Failure as well. Taking 5 points of damage. And is covered. Needle Blight number 2 is in the regular bomb, so he needs to make a con save, or a dex save. That is a failure. He will burn, actually, no, what was he? It was, yep, he'll burn. Twig Blight number 6. That is still a failure, Jesus. Alright. And 5 more points of damage. Needle Blight number 3. On save. Oh, that's a success. Alright, he lives, he gets it, he takes 4 points of damage. Needle Blight number 4 doesn't get to roll. And now, Twig Blight number 7. And that is a failure. As this Twig Blight also blows up. Alright. Starting up. Shock Reyes. Shock Reyes is gonna go ahead and stand by. As he's gonna go ahead and hold up his shield. And will take the readied action. Whenever an enemy gets within 5 feet, he will go ahead and take a swing. Till then, he will remain behind Fallen, make sure that he's still okay. That Needle Blight is dead. Tide, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna use Hunter's Pursuit, giving myself some extra half of my feet. That'd be 15. Be there, closer to that creature, that blight, the one west. I'm gonna take a stray shot to the Twig Blight that's in the gunk.
Okay.
With my gun.
Twig Blight number 5.
Mm-hmm. Blight number 5. 21. That'll be 13 points of damage. 3 being fire.
Yeah, it fucking dies.
Good.
It only had 3 HP left. Or 2
I'm gonna
HP
move
left.
over here. Towards using the rest of my movement. Towards the blight. Blight number 1.
Needle Blight.
Needle Blight number 1, and I'm gonna try to stab with my short sword.
Okay, go for it.
27 for 10 points of damage.
Yep, that will kill it.
Good. And I'll use my bonus action, spend another movement die, another focus point. And I'm going to move. Let's see. I have a lot of fucking movement. I'll just move it right up against the other Twig Blight that's right in the zone. East of us. Pretty much cut it off. That's right. That's the end of my turn.
He's so fast.
Meow.
Be a shame someone would rip his kneecaps.
Harvey is going to go ahead and pull out his crossbow, and he's going to go ahead and fire with it. As he takes a shot. Actually, no, he won't use a crossbow. He's going to go ahead and hold up his hand as he chucks a fireball. Or firebolt.
Firebomb. Firebolt. Firebomb.
He chucks it like he ate a fire flower. Alright.
Delay. Don't.
Alright, 18. That will hit the Twig Blight, as he will take 13 points of damage and fucking dies to Twig Blight number 4. Really in sending in the pawns, aren't they? He will
Heavy
stay
hitters
right
coming
there.
soon.
Yeah, he will stay right there. As Sips, it is your turn.
Yes, it is. I would hope so. I need to scroll in.
Oh wait,
Ty
before you go,
probably has
hang on, before you continue, I got word from On, his power went out.
Oof.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
estimated time to come back is 4 a.m., so he's probably out of this combat.
Wow.
Damn.
That's
I mean-
some bullshit.
It happens.
I will move over there. I will. Yeah, I think I'll do the thing. Two-handed mystery edge.
Oh, this one didn't roll initiative.
Well, it's about to die, so don't roll it now.
No, not that one.
16.
The one. Yeah. 16, alright. I'll just put you at the bottom of the turn order, and you are Twig Blight number 7.
So 16 to hit.
16 will hit that Twig Blight.
Cool.
Kill it, Dead Guardian.
8 magical slashing damage. I don't think I have anything to modify that. I have.
It's dead. You killed the
Oh,
little
it's
boy.
dead? Oh, okay. Okay, I killed it.
You killed the little boy. He was just a little dude.
We got Thornblight east of us if you want to go after it.
Which way? Which direction's east?
This direction.
That's north. That's northeast.
That's
Northeast,
north.
sorry.
Anyways, there's 50 speed now on the board from me. I still have 5 more movement, but I'm gonna flank the thing that.
You know, you could bring him closer.
Yeah.
That's a full action though, DM. Isn't it?
Right.
I designed it to be part of an attack action.
Okay. Well then, sure. I will.
If not, it's real cool. But we can do it. It's a
I
homebrew
will
magic item. We can fix it as we
reword it as. There. I have reworded it. Now I can actually see what you meant. Let's see, within 20 feet, you said, and I can push or pull at 10 feet.
And do damage.
Yeah, I can walk up here. Yeah, I will target this guy.
Needle Blight number 3.
Yep, blight number 3. And we're gonna do part of the attack action. 20 foot slash Slasher-Rooney. It's pretty big. 17.
17 will hit. Deal the damage.
Yep. The damage will be 11 magical slashing damage, and it has to make a strength save.
Hard to do strength saves when it's just pile of twigs. As you pull it forward, it crumbles into nothing more than twigs.
Well, I did the thing, guys. That's my turn.
I done all I could do.
Wait, I have a bonus action. Hold up, I turn around and I kick the thing behind me.
Fucking roundhouse kick the child.
13 hit.
13 will hit.
Yeah. We kicked the child.
It nearly was a 6. It was nearly a 6.
You concave its head as it crumbles to pieces.
Kick the baby.
Don't kick the baby.
Kick the baby!
Alright. Is that all you do? Alright. Twig Blight number 2. is gonna do its thing and run like a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. As he will then get smashed by Shockrace's hammer. I mean, he could miss. He could miss.
Could miss.
Please don't miss. Please don't miss.
He does not miss.
Thank you.
Shockrace don't miss, trust me.
Dealing enough damage to squash him to the ground. Dead. That's the end of Twig Blight number 2.
It's like Doodle. It's like Doodle Squidward in that one episode.
Twig Blight number 3 died in the explosion. Rilzira will.
I think we only got one threat left for now.
Maybe. Could be more, but I can't really. We'll see when we get to it. Rilzira will go ahead and. You know what? She's gonna go ahead and set herself up. She's gonna go ahead and cast Melf's Minute Meteor.
Smart.
As 6 tiny meteorites in her space float around her head, orbiting her, as she will just stand there and let you guys do your shit, as she is prepared for the next wave if it does come by. Or when it does come by, not if. Starzin, it is your turn.
Yep. Alright. I will target the... because that's the only one left, isn't it? Yeah, that Blight is the only one that's left.
Yeah,
So...
you guys placed the bombs really fucking good.
Do it again.
I will just shoot at him. First shot. Natural 20.
Alright. Yeah.
14 plus 7.
How would you like to kill him?
The bullets cut through his waist, and he just falls in 2, as I saw him in half with bullets.
This is a reach. But this is the only thing I can think of right now. Have you guys ever seen Panty and Stocking before?
No.
So...
Weirdly enough, I have.
I just imagine you just shoot him with so many bullet holes that it goes to like a 3D model of like a toy version of it, and then it fucking explodes.
Oh my god.
The 3D clay model of it all just boom.
By the way, same people who made, it's the same animation studio that made Gurren Lagann.
Yep,
I know that. I've just never watched the show.
It is nuts.
So I've
It's
heard.
nuts.
Alright, so that's
Like,
what
it has the
said.
best memes, though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's the end of that. They're all fucking dead. Alright. Zilyana's not here. That means I can
What would
take
she do?
control.
What would she do to do as a setup?
Giant spiders.
That's a smart idea. Yeah, that works.
That is also something he would actually do.
If he remembered.
Nah, I guarantee he would remember it.
Alright, so she will go ahead and swing her staff around as 3 spiders pop out of it and they begin to grow as she makes her monsters grow.
My children grow.
Make my monster grow! Where are my giant spiders?
Where'd you put him? I hope you didn't put him underneath the box.
Was I smart enough to put them underneath the... I was smart enough to put them underneath the character sheet, underneath her section of the characters. Alright, so, question. Where would you like these spiders?
I say one here, and then one over here.
All right, so one due south from the the platform, one due right from the platform, and what was the third one going to go?
East.
Yeah,
I would
one
recommend being
due
farther.
Yeah. I mean, they can move around. This is just.
I mean, yeah.
I think there's like a limit to how far she can cast, so this is fine.
I mean, yeah, fair. But I was also thinking, since Zil knows, our drow friend is for spiders, she would want to move him away a little bit more.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, fear be damned, we have a job to do.
That's also true.
And at this point, it's suck it up and pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
And because she did say that she would put Stitch on a rotation, he will go ahead and fly around in his said rotation. And that'll be the end of round 1. Round 2, you have free time to do shit and prepare.
Okay. Do we want to replace at least 3 bombs or 2? How about we put down 2 or 3 bombs?
I would like to reposition. Am I able to reposition?
Yes, you are. Basically, this is going to be out of turn because you have no enemies. So, still same actions. You have 1 action, you have 1 bonus action, and your movement speed, and that's it.
Was anyone hurt?
Nope.
No.
Cool.
You know what? Okay. Just so I can keep up my momentum, because I have to keep up my momentum. If I don't, shit's gonna go bad for me. For the round, I'm just gonna use 1 focus point to do a dash around the area back to where my position was. And that's it. I literally have to spend my focus points and gain momentum. Anyone else got any things?
I'm just gonna hold my... Nah, I'm not really gonna hold my action.
How about one of us plant a bomb? At least one. Do we have enough time to do that? To one of us plant a bomb?
Action, bonus action, and movement. It's
Okay.
like a normal round.
Okay. Bonus action, dash around, and I'll use my hold action to fire a shot at the first enemy that's closest to me.
In that
That's it.
case, I'll ask Harvey for a bomb and plant and just set one up. Let's see. Do I even have the movement? I could set one up there, but then I wouldn't be able to run back.
Actually, if I sacrifice my hold action, I could do it. I would have plenty of movement. Where would you want it?
Well, if we're gonna keep one planted around here, I would say probably set it up right around here.
Okay.
And make it another cryo bomb.
Okay. I'm willing to sacrifice my action for that. My bonus action will give me plenty enough movement, like over 100 feet, to plant it and get back to my position.
Cryo bomb. Okay.
Unless Harvey would rather use a regular one, that's fine too.
Let's see here. Harvey has, in total with him right now, he has 4 craftable bombs left and 6 regular bombs.
Let's make it a regular then, just to be safe.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, reset there. And I don't think anybody else could do much else.
Reyes is holding his position. Tide, you planted the bomb and ran back.
Yep.
Harvey gave you the bomb. He's prepping. He's going to go ahead and ready in action to fire at the closest hostile target that comes nearby. And Sips, what do you want to do?
So these spiders are here.
Correct.
Cool. Can I just walk up and kill this one?
They're
Allied spiders.
They're allied spiders.
You
I still want
repositioned. You repositioned. Do you want to do anything else?
No.
Okay, that's that.
I was wondering why there's spiders here.
Zilyana
Yeah,
down.
I already told you all I wanted to do was reposition, and then I asked did anyone need healing. I don't want to do anything else. I have nothing else to do.
All right, cool.
okay. Rilzira will just keep concentrating on the Melfsmith meteors, and will go ahead and use her raid action to fire a meteor at a hostile at the closest hostile when it comes near. Which, honestly, very tempting considering the spider. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll a wisdom save.
Oh my fucking god.
Yes! Kill one of the spiders, please.
It's not gonna be like that. Nope, she's gonna hold her position. It was basically gonna have her move away from the spider. Starzin, you've done your thing, right?
Well, I was gonna be the one to plant the bomb, but you know, couldn't do it.
Oh, okay. So, is there anything you like to do?
Do I hold my action or do I just sit and wait?
No, he wouldn't be fast enough. Probably just held action.
Yeah, I'll just hold my action to shoot.
Rev up the engine.
And Zilyana will just stay there as she commands her spiders to, you know, prepare.
Mm-hmm. Just stay there next to
Stitch will go ahead and start flying around. And that will be the end of his turn. Round 3. As you hear more shuffling in the forest.
Ooh, now they're getting serious.
Starting up first is Shock Reyes. He'll hold his action. Closest enemy, whenever an enemy gets within 5 feet, he will go ahead and swing down with his hammer. And that'll be the end of his turn. Oh, wait, I should probably roll who got caught in a bomb, which...
Only one.
Only one. Fortunately, that's how them goes.
Hey, if it burns, one less enemy.
Which, that is a regular bomb. So...
Actually, there's 2.
Wait, what's the other one?
Oh, yeah, right down
no.
here. So one...
Oh!
So one Vine Blight and one Razor Vine Blight got caught in a bomb. Dex save. That is a failure on the Vine Blight. Now for the Razor Vine Blight. Now that's it. That is a success. Alright, so the regular Vine Blight will take 13 points of fire damage as this bomb blows the fuck up in its face. It is bloodied.
Nice.
Razorvine Blight will take half of this, which would be 7 points of damage. Those bombs are gone. Vine Blight number 1. We'll go ahead and move around the slime. Move up 25 feet. And we'll go ahead and cast Entangled. Alright, so the people that are in the that's in the entanglement are Sips, Harvey, and the giant spider, which I did forget. Harvey did held a ready action. Along with Real Zero.
And everyone else. Well, I think everyone else, except Sips and me.
Yeah, I didn't hold an action because they're not going to reach me. I'm going to reach them first.
Oh, with a firebolt at the Vine Blight for 14. That will hit, dealing 13 points of fire damage. Not bad. Alright, and for Rilzira, Minute Meteor. Oh, there we go. This Vine Blight over here actually, no matter if it succeeds the con save or not, it fucking dies. So, yeah, it fucking explodes.
Kaboom.
So, I need Sips. I need you to make me a athletics check.
Athletics check? It's not like a dex save or a strength save?
I
mean, I'll do it.
Oh wait, hang on a sec. Each creature other than you in the area when you cast a spell must make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Yeah,
I was about to say, that was a little weird.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
I was looking at the next thing where a restrained
okay.
creature must make an action to make a athletics check to get out.
Alright.
I was reading ahead. Nat 20 for Harvey.
Nice.
For the giant spooter. The giant spooter's caught in the vines. It is restrained. Alrighty. Tide. It is your turn.
Okay. Oh, what do I do? I could take care of the one that's doing the casting, or could go after the ones that are the top 3 there. I'm gonna not use Hunter's Pursuit. Save up some focus points. I'm gonna run up to the first Vine Blight closest to me at west. I'm gonna try stab him with my sword. 22. I'm gonna re-roll that damage dice though. That's better. 11 points of piercing damage. Gonna move 15 feet to the one south of him. This one's a Thorn Blight. I know it.
That is a Needle Blight.
Damn it! Keep on getting their names mixed up.
Needle Vine,
Blight?
Razor Vine.
Needle, Vine, Razor Vine. The one that I just left can do an attack opportunity if it wants.
It probably will. It is a construct made to kill.
Yep.
So it will make an attack. But I don't think a 16 will not hit you.
Yep, just one off. And I'm gonna take another stab at this one. 16?
16 will hit.
Okay, I'll re-roll that damage, so that's moderately a little bit better. 10 points of damage. I have 15.
Very much bloody. Along with the Vine Blight that you attacked.
I have 40 feet left, so I'm going to move 10 feet away from it. Trigger attack of opportunity.
Will do. You know what? Actually, no. It will not.
It's being smart.
It is on infantry mode, or not infantry mode. It is on sniper mode. It is meant to shoot from the far back.
Okay. I'm regaining my focus points now, and I'm going to use my bonus action for the first time in this campaign as Tide to fire my gun as a bonus action. Because I can do that. But I won't gain my dex bonus as the damage.
Okay.
I think. Whatever. Let's take a shot. I'm gonna shoot at the blight closest to everyone else. This one. The one that created the entanglement.
Alright, go for it.
13?
13 will hit.
Okay. That will be... Ooh! 15 points of damage, 4 being 4, or 4 being fire.
So, you go ahead and you shoot at this creature. As you do, it unspools itself into just a pile of vines as it also dispels the entanglement. as it lies on the ground dead.
That's the technical end of my turn.
Righty. Needle Blight. Needle Blight number 1 is going to go ahead and take a shot at the priest. As that happens, it will go ahead and roll at disadvantage because of Protector from Shock Reyes. It will miss the priest.
Yes!
Harvey will go ahead and we'll run over here. We'll go ahead and run 10 feet to the west as he begins to shake up a bomb. He's going to throw it in between Vine Blight number 3 and Needle Blight number 2. They will need to make a dexterity saving throw.
By the way, Starzin, did you use your held action yet?
No, I did not.
Ah,
Oh, I didn't know you held an action. My bad.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, you can do
Oh,
it
I-
after. You can do it right now if you wish.
Nah. Moment's gone.
That is a failure. The Vine Blight, or the Needle Blight number 2 is a success. I'll go ahead and roll damage. 15. Oh, that just kills them both either way. Alright. Big explosion as Needle Blight number 2 and Vine Blight number 3 explode from the bomb Harvey threw. Alrighty. And that will be the end of Harvey's turn. Alright, Razor Vine Blight. It's gonna go ahead and run up 20 feet. And this will hit Starzin, Sips, and the giant spider. As it's gonna go ahead and punch down in on itself as it then shoots out vines in each and every direction. I need Starzin and Sips to roll me a dex save.
Gotcha.
17?
I got a 9.
Oh no. If I remember correctly,
I believe I have evasion too, right?
no, you are level 7. You are level 6. Level 7 is evasion.
Okay.
Yeah. So Starzin, you do have an inspiration.
I'm gonna save it.
Alrighty. In that case, then... So, for those who failed, you will be taking 13 points of piercing damage. Or slashing damage. And Sips, you will be taking half, so you'll be taking 6 points of slashing.
Okay. Hold up, wait, that's slashing damage. Hold up, wait a second. I need to read something.
I will say, I do believe it affects if it's within 5 feet of you.
No,
It's 10
there's
feet
a
away.
attack, and it is any range, but it is when I'm hit by an attack, not by a save.
Oh, right, yeah, that's true. Damn. Oh, well.
Any bludgeoning, piercer, or slashing damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier plus my monk level. Yeah, I'm gonna say this doesn't count because it's a save, not an attack.
makes sense.
Sips, it is your turn.
Cool. Who hit me? Like this guy, right?
Yeah, that dickhead.
That dickhead, dead. Already. Just dead. Like he's not living. Just put the X on him. I'll roll my dice when I put my thing back. Get back over here. This thing, yeah, he's just dead. Bam, see? Dead. 19, that probably hits.
Yeah, 19 will hit.
15 damage.
It is still up.
No, I don't want it to be up. Do it again. Do it again. 19. 16 damage.
Alright. You go ahead and you slash through him as it unspools like the Vine Blights before, as it falls to the ground dead. End of Vine Blight number 1. Or Razor Vine Blight number 1.
Cool, I'm gonna go in this direction.
South?
Yeah, I'm gonna go south. Exiting the giant circle thing. I actually, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what that is.
That's
Stitch is
Control that
flat
out
out.
first stitch.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Basically,
for Stitch?
he'll drop a bomb if enemy is within,
The
that
area.
flight path.
Cool. I'm gonna attack number 4 with my bonus action.
Needle Blight number 4. All right.
Oh boy, that's a 21.
Oh boy.
That's 7 bludgeoning damage.
He is still up.
Well, I've
Yes.
used 35 movement, so he can't hit me. Mobile. I will run away back towards the giant spider that I was next to. A little bit to the south of the altar. That's my turn.
So, Real Zera's turn. Yes, so Real Zera is going to go ahead and point a meteor over at Needle Blight number 6 and Vine Blight number 4. They will need to make a dex save. Okay, so they both fail the saving throw.
Die.
Alright, Needle Blight will take 5 points of fire damage. And the Vine Blight will take 8. As, that will be the end of her... Actually, no, she can use her action to do something. Because those were a bonus action. You know what? Let's see here. Real Zera will go ahead and cast... You know what? She'll cast Demi on the Needle Blight number 5 that's up north from her. So
Kill
it needs.
Guardian.
So it needs to make a con save, or a strength save. My bad. Needs to make a strength save. It actually succeeded, so it takes no damage. Damn. Vine Blight or Razor Vine Blight number 2. Gonna go ahead and run up to Tide.
Hi.
Hello! As it goes ahead and stabs.
Oh, not cool, dude.
Holy shit! A double nat 20s, okay.
I'm fine.
Now to be fair, this really doesn't do much.
Yeah, but double nat 20, that's still scary.
I'll
Just hearing
relax. You only take 9 points of slashing.
Well, if we're gonna do
Put your
that,
belly aching and fight. I don't pay. I don't pay you to complain. I pay you to fight.
well, if we're gonna do that, I'm gonna do weapon parry on him.
I have a feeling this automatically blocks.
Let's see. It's been a while. Expend 1 focus point to make a special weapon attack against that creature. This attack does no damage, but instead blocks an amount of damage. Alright.
Including attacks equal to the weapon's damage die, unless your attack roll is a 1 on a d20. Any weapon die, any weapon damage die are rolled twice, like a critical hit would be. And if the total fully blocks the incoming attack, the target is stunned until the end of its next turn.
So do I roll the damage or the attack first?
You roll the attack. You would roll
Okay.
the attack.
Okay. Oh, that's a 12.
But you
still
didn't
hit?
roll a 1, so you roll damage.
Oh, true. That is 9, just the amount of damage.
All right, you fully block the blow, and that makes it stunned?
Unless I crit. I realize that it has to be critting. Because it's tying into the
on a
double
20.
damage.
Correct. Alright, so yes, it is still up. The second attack will hit you, though, for 3 points of slashing.
Yeah, 3 points is better than the 9.
That's fair.
Okay.
Needle Blight will go ahead and get behind a tree, getting in cover, as it's going to go ahead and shoot at the... You know what? It's going to go ahead and shoot at the giant spider. That will hit the giant spider for 7 points of piercing damage. Needle Blight number 4. Gonna go ahead and move behind the slime, the blue slime bomb, as it's gonna go ahead and take a shot at Sips. 21. 4 points of damage.
21, 4 points.
Yep.
Oh man, how many before my turn? I already used my turn. Let's see. I'll use a deflect attack.
Alrighty. You automatically block the damage.
I block the damage. I can throw the projectile back, right?
If it's a ranged attack, yes. So yeah, you could do that if you want. Spend a key point.
I will spend the key point. And I will throw the projectile back. I just do an unarmed strike, right?
You make an attack with your proficiency, regardless of the weapon. Your missile counts as a monk weapon for the attack.
Yeah, so unarmed strike. That's an 18 to hit.
That will hit. Roll damage.
That is 11 bludgeoning, 11 piercing damage, I'm assuming.
You go ahead and you basically catch it and you throw it back at him. As it hits him in the head, he falls to the ground dead.
Yeah, that's pretty swanky. That's pretty cool. All right, that's my reaction.
Starzin, it is your turn.
Yep. Okay. Oh, I'm really running out of targets to shoot at.
Yeah, you guys are doing really fucking good.
I have an admittance.
Uh-huh.
The attack is at disadvantage.
Alright, roll again.
It still
Didn't
hits.
matter.
Okay, he's dead.
Still hits no matter what.
Yeah, I read my thing. My throwing range is like 30 to 60 feet. 30 for normal, 60 feet for disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go for those two because they really need to go. Sure, I'll play janitor. All right, I'm going to prioritize attacking the Vine Blight to start with, and I will shoot. And I will shoot at him for a 26, dealing 11 points of piercing. Vine Blight, number 4 to the east, is taking 11 points of damage.
Fucking, alright, you fucking gun this guy down as he unravels into vines as he dies.
Alright, next attack going at Needle Blight number 6. That is a 20 for 13 points of damage.
He also fucking dies.
Alright, yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
Alright. Needle Blight number 5. Go ahead and take a shot. As it misses Thalrin. Alright. Zilyana's turn. Zilyana's gonna go ahead and move 15 feet forward. Actually, no, she doesn't even have to move. Firebolt has a very fucking long range.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, she's gonna go ahead and Firebolt at the Needle Blight number 5 up north. Ah, that nat 20 on the other side. Damn. He will just take 5 points of fire damage, and that will probably be it. However, it is time for the B-52 bomber to come in, as he will go ahead and drop the bomb on top of this Needle Blight.
Which one, the incendiary or the regular?
Probably regular. It's only one target. So, dropping the bomb, only hitting the Needle Blight. The Needle Blight needs to make a dexterity saving throw. That is a failure. Taking 2d10. Wow, it's still fucking alive. Holy shit. Alright. And that'll be the end of the B-52 bomber. The spiders... Spider number 1 is going to go ahead and go up to Needle Blight number 1. And we'll take a bite out of it. Missing the Needle Blight, unfortunately. Giant Spider number 2. Gonna go ahead and get to right next to you, Tide. As it will go ahead and take a bite. Missing as well, with a 9.
Oof.
And this giant spider is gonna go ahead and go up to the Needle Blight that was exploded by the bomb. Needle Blight number 5. Is it going to hit? It do hit for 10 points of piercing. As it basically grabs it by the head with its pincers and shakes it around like a dog toy. As it fucking dies. Alright, round 3. Enemies still remain. Chakreus will stay in his lane. That Blight is dead. Tide, your turn.
I also realized something, but I will say that is during my turn. I'm going to use Hunter's Pursuit. I'm going to use Hunter's Pursuit and basically wall climb a bit on the tree right next to me, down around behind it, getting kind of a flanking motion between me and the spider, and I'm going to strike it down with my sword. Dig in, backhand. That's a 16 with 10 points of damage.
Alrighty. This Vine Blight is still up.
I'll do another strike. 22 for 11 points of damage.
Alright, how would you like to kill this Razor Vine Blight?
As I first strike down around its shoulder, holding my short sword backhand, and then I just pull around, cutting it in half twain.
Alright, it falls to the ground, dead.
Next, I am going to... Yeah, I can hit that. I'm going to fire as a bonus action towards the light down south.
Alrighty. You go ahead and you fire your pistol. It will hit with a 24.
24?
Healing. Yeah.
11... Oh, wait, hold on. Forgot the D4. I knew I was forgetting something. That's 14 points of damage. 3 being fire.
It is still up, unfortunately. But it is heavily wounded.
I'm going to do, using the rest of my movement, 30 feet around it, 35 feet around, and I'm going to leave its space, taking the rest of my movement that way, back into the ring with everyone else. Trying to pull a reaction from it.
No, it is a ranged attacker. It will not make an attack like that.
These things are getting smart to my tactics. Damn it!
Better, you're just picking the wrong ones to pull this tactic.
True. Not gonna lie,
not so much they're getting smart. You're just not doing good target acquisition.
I mean, true. It's really hard for me to tell the difference between the thorn and the vine. My bad. That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Alright, this Vine Blight It's gonna go ahead and take this attack of opportunity from the giant spider.
Kill it, dead guardian.
Come on, kill it.
That will hit. 21 will hit.
Fill its twigs with venom.
It succeeds the con save. So he'll take half as much damage with the poison. So it will take 7 points of damage. Still up.
Dead.
It will go ahead and fire at the Needle Blight. The Needle Blight will go ahead and fire at the giant spider. With a 13, that will miss. As it fires at the giant spider and misses. Harvey! Knowing that there's a blight behind the tree, he's gonna go ahead and run over past the giant spider. Get right next to this tree, getting a good shot at it as he's gonna go ahead and fire a firebolt. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Oh man, that's not good.
Alright, you know what this means.
I'm gonna sacrifice my inspiration for
Wheel
him.
of wild misses. Okay, go.
You don't have an inspiration.
I do.
You don't.
It's on my sheet. It says right there.
Oh, you forgot because it was Zilyana who got the inspiration. I have them marked.
Okay. I don't have it.
Yeah. I mean, we could use Zilyana's. She's not here.
I think we should just give it to him.
Save her inspirations in case something worse happens. This is a magical nat 1.
Oh, it's a low
Nasty.
number. Rolling that D100 as it rolled a 7. He goes ahead and throws it, but it fizzles out in his hand. Nothing happens. Sips, it is your turn.
You worry too much, old boy.
So I already know what I'm doing. I'm gonna move next to Brutus. Or not Brutus, Tide. And I will attack with my range attack that you gave me. Dragging him 20 feet away. 20 feet towards me, or 10 feet towards me.
Gotcha. Alright. I will say, if this attack hits, you kill it.
Cool. Yeah, number 3. I'm gonna do it. So... we go. Yo! Natural 2 for an 11.
That misses.
We go again, right? Right?
Let's go gambling!
Let's go gambling!
The duality of man! Alright, how'd you kill this needle blight?
Well, I released 2 blades of wind. The first one hits the broadside of the tree. The second one just clean beheads him.
Alright, you go ahead and decapitate, and I believe that is all the enemies that are on the field.
I believe so.
Alright. I think what I'm going to do is... Okay, so... is that the end of your turn? You
Yes.
took up your main action and stuff like that, okay. So, Starzin...
Yes.
So yeah, you go... What would you like to do for your turn? So far it's clear, you have a moment to do something before the next wave comes in. Yeah, and then, just gonna ignore that one needle blight I forgot about. I accidentally deleted it and thought it was dead. We're just gonna say he died.
He never existed.
Exactly. One needle blight.
I'm just gonna down a healing potion. Hold my
Does
action.
anyone
Down a
need
healing potion. Hold my
a
action.
small heal?
I'm actually the only one who realistically took a lot of damage. So
I said a small
And by
heal,
a-
not a...
well, a lot. When I say a lot, I mean 13.
Instead of you downing a potion, I'll hand you a sip.
Okay. What do I roll?
A slurp. That's what they are called again. Yeah, I'll hand you a slurp.
Yeah,
Sip
slurp. Or in this case, it would be a
I'll
purple
roll for you.
slurp. Or a purple flirt.
Oh, right, you have... Oh, that's right, you have to roll.
It's 9.
Alright.
I will also drink a sip slurp.
Alright. Yeah, we could say that was your bonus action to do that. Alright, Rilzira will go ahead and look around as she feels the ground tumbling and rumbling. She'll go and say, I feel a big wave coming up next.
A huge wave is approaching.
Dear God, you guys are doing fucking work. Alright,
I mean, good.
Okay, so Zilyana will hold her action to fire a firebolt at the closest enemy. She will command the spiders to get back into position.
I'm also holding my action.
Alright, so make sure you call out. So what is the trigger, and what are you doing when that trigger happens?
Attacking closest enemy.
Okay, so you're attacking closest enemy, gotcha. With what?
I'll shoot at it. So I'll use my rotary.
Alright. Next up in the wave order. Wave number 3. Oh, God. Alright. Next round. So incoming, along with Needle, Vine, and Razors, you see the oh-so-familiar mycelic blights come in to the fray. Alright, so starting off this round, Razorvine Blight number 1.
Do we get our held actions to pop off?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot that razor vine blight.
Alright, go for it.
That's an 18, my friend.
18 will hit. Roll damage.
17 points of piercing.
It is bloodied. Alright. Go ahead and you fire. As you shoot at it, it's going to go ahead and run 30 feet in. Let's see here. Just out of range. Damn. Ah, but it will hit that spider, though. Alright, so people that are in its range will need to make a dexterity saving throw, which is Starzin, Starzin, Zilyana, and the giant spider.
Soft 20.
Zilyana. Also a soft 20. Will the spider get a soft 20?
I have a question.
What?
You said Zilyana has to, but not Shockreus or the priest?
No,
because it's out of range.
Yeah, it's out of range.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 feet. One of these days, boss, you're gonna understand that I know what I'm talking about. I
caught my...
I kid, boss, I kid. I'm busting your balls here. Alright, so...
Bust him harder.
Alright, so, with that being said, the Razorvine Blight, you all succeeded, so you'll be taking half damage. You'll be taking 4 points of slashing damage.
I can live with that.
Alright, and that'll be the end of its turn. Shockreus will stand guard. He will not move an inch. He will protect. He will defend. As he readies his action to swing when a hostile enemy comes within 5 feet of him. Needle Blight. Gonna stand at attention and fire at the giant spider. Hitting the giant spider for 5 points of piercing. Tide, your go.
Okay. Just give me a moment, I'm reading something real quick. I am going to use Hunter's Pursuit, take a focus point off. I'm going to move 40 feet within range of one of the mycelic blights. And I'm going to fire with my gun. And just to be safe, I will preemptively use another focus point to give myself a bonus action dash. I also learned something. If I ever used focus arts, which my Jaeger Rush is, for bonus action dash, I gain advantage to the first attack I do. It's in Counter-Strike. Very bottom.
Whenever you expend a focus point on a focus art, you gain advantage on your next weapon attack roll before the end of your next turn. Alright, go for it.
Alright. Come on, hit. 21. And I'm dumping all 6 movement die for brutal finisher. That will be that's 12. That is 44 points of damage. 2 being fire.
Holy shit!
That's a big finisher.
44, you said?
Yep.
I forgot how fun the Jaeger is, actually. I need to play one soon.
I need to try
Alright.
it out, honestly.
You fucking Mega Man charge beam as you fire.
I just take all the momentum I build up in this fight and launch it and focus into my bullet of this gun.
You know what you did? I just now realized what you just did. You basically used the Kirby ability Plasma.
Yes!
Because what all that does is the attack goes stronger when you fucking move around and you fire it.
It's more like storing up the momentum, like the small wins throughout the battle.
Yeah,
and
that's what Plasma does in Kirby.
Yeah. Well, I think Plasma is more like actually storing momentum energy, but whatever. Yeah.
Alright,
And I'm going to use the rest of my momentum. I'm pretty sure that thing's dead, isn't it?
No, it's still up.
Oh, damn!
Yeah. I made these things tanky.
Fair enough. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to take the rest of my movement and just take up to the front of it. But I'm going to stop 10 feet short. I'm going to stop 5 feet short of it, and I'm going to take another shot at it through its gut with my gun.
That's when we started playing Devil May Cry.
I didn't mean for advantage, so it's a 21. I'm going to re-roll the damage, though.
You know, for your negligence, that is a failure.
I think getting punished with the same roll is negligence enough.
Fair enough. So
That
8 points.
That's 11 points of damage, 3 being fire. As I just pop in its gun like a 0-2 from 0 to max from Marvel vs. Capcom, Devil May Cry style.
You go ahead and you fire both bullets into this creature. It is still up, however.
Forgot how hardy these things are. Shock, I think we're gonna need your hand here.
Alright. This one's turn. Mycelic Blight number 1.
Yep, this is where things go horribly.
It's gonna go ahead, take out one chunk of its shoulder, as it's gonna lob it directly at Shockreus. How do you miss? Oh wait, no, I know how you miss. Never mind. Fucking 21
That's
AC is how you miss.
I love it that you were just almost about to quote Mushu. How do you miss? He was 3 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your cow! Alright, so... target... It hits the target and each creature within 50. Well, it didn't hit the target, so what he throws is a dud, so it doesn't explode. Oh wait, no, never mind, I read it wrong. Right, I made it basically act like Ice Knife, where even if it hits or miss, it still explodes. Basically a poisonous ice knife. A spore
That's actually
knife.
cool.
Alright,
Like
so...
spore knife.
A spore knife. Alright, so...
For lob.
Jacques Reyes and the father needs to make a con save. Jacques Reyes, with your words of wisdom, what have you provided me today for the con? With a 25, that is going to succeed. What about the good old priest? Oh, the priest is fine. He will be taking half the damage, though. Oh wait, he doesn't take any damage. Right. So, no damage is taken, however, he is poisoned.
Let's hope that doesn't disturb anything.
Oh wait, no, he's not poisoned. He succeeded on the con save. Nothing happens.
Good!
We're fine, we move on.
Better.
We move on.
I was about to say, like, he doesn't take damage when he gets poisoned, despite the fact he succeeded the save. What the fuck kind of ass backwards shit is that?
The type of ass backwards that happens when you're dealing with so many fucking enemies at once. Try to
Fair
keep track
enough.
of all this shit. Harvey.
You know what? I will.
Alright, Harvey. Gonna go ahead and get the fuck out of Dodge from this, Razor Vine Blight. As he will go ahead and throw a firebolt, missing the Razor Vine Blight. And that will be the end of his turn. Sips, it is your turn.
Alright. So, it's my turn. I don't see any... Well, I see something close to me. I will approach. Does this count as the trifecta?
Fuck it, why not?
Yo, okay, that's cool. I'll bonus action on Armor Strike. 18 to hit. 9 bludgeoning damage against this blight that is attacking my captain and Starzin.
You concave its head in as it unspools on the ground.
Awesome, great, wonderful.
Thus ends Razor Vine Blight number 1.
I'll then move 10 feet, so 20 feet. That's total of 30 feet I've moved so far. I'll attack this blight that's down here in the south east. Yeah, southeast, just outside of our like circle that we're kind of just like protecting. And I will attack with that range thing that you gave me again, Mistral's Edge, range attack. Does a 19 hit it?
19 will hit it.
Alright, I'll pull it. I'll try to pull it 10 feet. 13 magical slashing and make a strength save.
Nope, it gets pulled. As you cut through the wind, as the air closes up, causing a vacuum as he gets pulled in.
Cool. As he gets pulled in, I'll thrust my sword forward, with my other attack for a massive 12 to hit.
That still hits.
Yo, that still hits. 10 magical slashing.
Alright, how would you like to kill this one?
Like I said, like he's being pulled in for my attack previously. I lunge forward, thrusting my blade through him, and I will like pull it out, kind of throwing him to the ground.
Alright. Thus ends that Vine Blight.
I'll then move 20 feet back to my original position, and I will stay.
Alright. Needle Blight. is gonna go ahead and aim at the priest. Shock Race's reaction will trigger as he will use protection, so it will be at disadvantage. With a 12, that will miss. As the Needle Vine Blight will go ahead and run behind tree for cover. Alright. Real Zero. Yeah, so fuck these mushrooms. She's tired of their shit.
Couldn't agree more.
She's gonna toss one at the one near Tide, and the one and the one right across from there. Right across at my Sonic Blight number 1.
Yeah. The one to the right.
Yeah. Alright, dexterity saving throw. Go. They both failed.
Nice.
So the Mycelic Blight that was next to you, which is Mycelic Blight number 3, will go ahead and burn up into flames as you smell the ever so nice smell of roasted mushrooms. And because it took fire damage on death, the death burst does not happen.
That's good.
The other one will take 7 points of fire damage, and that'll be that. There is one more thing that she should do. Let's see. You know what? Real Zero is gonna go ahead and pull out a card. Alright, so rolling a 1d6. Oh, that's actually very good. So she goes ahead and pulls out a card, and on it says Resilience. She's gonna go ahead and give this to the priest. And what Resilience do is all damage the creature takes is reduced by, at 5th level, 2d6.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Talk about luck of the draw.
Yeah. As an action, roll a 1d6. The number shows corresponds with the divination. You then apply that effect to yourself or the creature within 30 feet. The effect of this boon lasts for a number of rounds equal to your wisdom modifier, which is 4. So 4 rounds, which honestly should be enough.
If this combat lasts for 4 more rounds.
I mean, it might.
I don't
You guys
know.
are doing really fucking good. A creature may only have 1 divination at a time and apply a new effect replacing the old one. So she can't do another divination. Wait, hold on. The creature may only have 1 divination effect at a time and applies a new effect replacing the old.
So she can cast the divinations at any time. It's just a player can only benefit from 1 at a time. Or a character can only benefit from 1 at a time.
I guess so. Alright, that's fine. Feel like it's a little bit busted.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that later. That's aftermath. Alright, so that'll be the end of her turn. Needle Blight. Fuck Real Zero. It's gonna get fired upon. Well, that's a nat 20. Wait.
Oh, you
That's
gotta
what I
be
meant.
kidding me.
That's not what I meant! No!
You invoked it. You invoked it.
It's fine. Rosillo takes 11 points of piercing damage. Oh, fuck.
Doesn't that mean she has to roll for concentration now for the rest of the meteors?
She does. Fuck.
How does it feel to suckle from your own tainted teat?
Well, that's a 7 on the save, so the meteors are gone.
Well,
I mean, she had like one left, right?
Yeah, she had one left, which, you know, it's fine.
Yeah, minimal loss. Minimal loss. Minimal loss.
oh no, not again!
As my Mycelic Blight number 2 comes walking over, rending at the flesh with its claws.
Its big mushroomy claws.
Why is it real zero? No! That's another nat 20!
You
had to open your mouth. You had to open your mouth.
Oh, fuck, that's 30 points of damage. Or not 30, 20 points. That's 20 points of damage.
The DM says, fuck this NPC in particular. The dice say, alright, I took offense to that.
You know what? Fuck it. It's hardcore mode now, man. Fucking, it's meant to be difficult. I gotta get rid of the spellcaster. It's only logical. As I inhale that cope.
Yeah, copium, bro, copium.
Oh wait, that's... Zara needs to make a con save because that is over her max. That's
Yep.
over her half her max HP.
Yep. Here comes
Fuck.
System Shock.
Oh, she succeeds! That's a 19.
Thank goodness. Oh.
So
It.
the second attack would hit, but she's casting. Tell me she has shield. Please tell me she has shield. For the love of God, tell me she has shield. She has no shield.
Oh.
So she goes down like a sack of potatoes.
Cute.
No, she doesn't!
What?
Wait.
She has 9 HP, she took 6 slashing!
Oh.
She's still fighting! Holy shit!
I think we need the medicine bomb. We need the painkillers. No! Come to me! Come after me! Come on, you short man. You know you want to fight me.
Let's see here. Okay, that'll be the end of its turn. Starzin, here you go.
Okay. Oh boy.
Maybe want to command Rivet to do something.
Boss, I swear to God.
Come on, forehead. Command Rivet to do something for once.
I'm actually gonna shatter all of you like glass. Bomb's range has 10 feet, right?
Blast radius, yes.
Okay, I need to do a quick measurement. Why couldn't have been the other one that had to go first, no, not this one? I could have had it. I could have had something going. No, it's got everything's gotta make life difficult.
It do be like that sometimes.
Alright. So I'll, with my bonus action, have Rivet fly 30 feet to the north, and use one bomb right there. That way, only the Mycelic Blight is getting affected.
Alrighty. Alright, rolling that deck save. Here we come. If it fails, it'll take 2d10 fire damage. 17 fire damage. And no cloud burst, as it was fire damage.
Yeah, I gotta get Rosera picked up. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna move 30 feet up north Yeah, I will cast. I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on roll 0.
Well, hot
15
diggity
plus
damn.
14.
That's 29.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. Fucking Rosira comes back with 32 HP. Alright, Needle Blight number 3 is gonna go ahead and run up 10 feet. Fire at the giant spider. Need to get rid of the ads. That will hit the giant spider for 8 points piercing. It will then run back 10 feet.
Oh, these guys are playing.
Vine Blight number 1. Gonna go ahead and run up 30 feet. Actually, no, it doesn't need to go that far. It just needs to move up 20 feet. It will go ahead and place down a Entangled. As he will go ahead and place it down on top of Zilyana and Sips. So, Sips, roll me a strength save. And Zilyana...
There's your save of strength 11.
Unfortunately, Zilyana is trapped in the vines. You, I think, are fine. Yes, you... Actually, no, you are not fine. You also get restrained.
I think you're fine. No, wait, you're not fine.
Well, here's the thing. I thought the DC was 11, but it turns out to be 12.
Yeah, I barely missed the DC. I'm trying to find something that I can use.
Well, while you're thinking of that, Needle Blight is going to go ahead and run up. Like shooting fish in a barrel, we'll go ahead and fire directly at Sips. Even with advantage, that still misses. Sips.
Okay.
Mycelic Blight number 4. Gonna go ahead and run up. We'll get right here between the giant spider and Tide. It's gonna attack Tide.
Okay.
Okay, I believe you. Okay, this is getting insane.
Was it
What?
another nat 20?
Yes, it was.
Because, of course, it was.
I'm sorry! Apparently,
You had-
Roll20 loves me.
You had to open your mouth.
I mean,
You
you
know
do
what?
pay for a subscription to it, so it makes sense.
But the bare minimum of what I didn't pay for.
So it's not even you opened your mouth. It's because you're paying to win. You're doing pay to win D&D.
Well, oh god. You take 24 points of damage.
Ow! Hold on.
Fucking parry, motherfucker, parry. Holy shit.
I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm thinking here. I don't think I could weapon parry that down. But I will use my reaction to do dodge step.
As a reaction
Dodge step.
to being attacked by a creature, you can see if your speed is not 0, you can expend 1 focus point. To move 5 feet without provoking attack of opportunity. And make a dexterity saving throw with the DC equaling to the attacker's attack roll, including modifiers. On a success, you evade completely and take no damage. On a failure, you have the attack damage against you.
Yep. So, what is the DC?
24.
Okay. It's possible for me to make that. Dang it!
Unfortunately not.
Oh,
10 with
It's a
a
10 on
25 on the side.
the 25 on the side, really? But I still at least have it, and I make 5 feet away from it.
So you take 12 points of damage.
12 is better than the 20.
All right. You moved out of the way. It's going to go ahead and check the giant spider. Dealing 14 points of damage.
Oh, do I have to make a con save?
Yes, you do.
Okay. 20.
You're fine.
Whew.
All right. The spider, I think it's immune to poison, so I don't think... Oh, no, it's
I
not
dodged
immune to
step.
poison. It
I
also
take the
uses
hit,
con
but I
save.
also use the momentum to get out of its way.
The giant spider is poisoned.
I feel like it's very poetic in some manner. Or ironic would be the word.
Anyway,
Eh.
moving on down the track. Zilyana. Yeah, she will go ahead and cast Shatter. Alright. In the Shatter is Needle Blight number 4 and Vine Blight number 1. They will need to make a dex save? Con save. Dex save?
I think it's con.
That's a failure on the Vine Blight. That's a failure on the Needle Blight. They take 7 points of damage. And the Vine Blight needs to make another con save. Unfortunately, it succeeded the con save. Tangled is still up. Stitch will go ahead and continue its route of going around in circles. And
Can I throw a bomb from there?
Yeah, I guess it could. He will throw a normal bomb
That's
directly
the
in
second
between.
bomb he has.
Yep. The last one will be his incinerary bomb. Another deck save. Vine Blight and Needle Blight. Okay, those are both failures. They both take 15 points of fire damage. They get roasted into a campfire.
Nice.
And as that happens, the vines that are around Sips and Zilyana disappear.
So far, these bombs are a great investment.
Yeah. Alright.
Spiders?
Yeah, spiders.
Spiders!
The spider.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
This one has a web attack, right?
He
The
does.
one- Web this guy.
Alright, you can do that. Let's see, what's the range? Just within it, but it will be... Oh, wait, he can move. He'll move forward 20 and then fire the web at the Razor Vine Blight number 2.
Yep.
That will hit. And the target is restrained.
Yeah.
Okay, so that spider. This spider is going to go ahead and attack the Mycelic Blight. It doesn't know better because it's a fucking spider. Take a nice meaty bite. That will hit. Dealing only 10 points of piercing because guess what? It is immune. It is actually no. It takes half damage because it's resistant to poison. So 10 plus 4, 14. It will take 14 points of damage. However, it needs to make a con save because of the physical burst or the burst of spores. That is a failure. Oh, this also affects you, Tide. You're within 10 feet.
Oh, shit.
Roll me a con save.
Not again. 6.
5. You both fail.
Oh, crud.
Well, I mean, he was already poisoned anyway, so there's no point.
Eh.
And this spider... Now remembering, Zilyana's going to command this spider to web this mycelic blight.
Good idea. I was actually about to say that. I was about to say, I think the spider. I was about to say, I think the spider should just focus on webbing up the mycelic blights instead of attacking them.
That will hit. It is now restrained. Vine blight. It is stuck. It's going to use its action to try and break out. It fails. It is still stuck. Alright, round number 6. Now my mycelic blight's dead. Fucking Shock Race is just chilling right now.
The man is just vibing.
He's just vibing. So far, nothing's been hitting him.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Oh, you know what? He could do something here.
What could he do?
Need to look up his thing first. Gem, Dragonborn. He is thunder. It's a 15-foot cone. Damn.
You were hoping to use his breath weapon?
Well, I mean, he could still use his breath weapon. It's just the fact that it's not a line.
Yeah.
He was hoping to catch as little of us in the blasts.
You know what? I did this for my so my a DM of mine did this in in a different game that I'm playing on my Mondays. He allowed me to basically adjust my throat to fucking change it from a cone to a line or to a cone again.
Honestly,
like
I
that.
believe Dragonborn should just have that ability to do that.
I know. So I'm gonna give it to Shock Reyes that he can do that. But I just need to figure out... Okay, it's a 30-foot line. Yep. He's gonna get right next to you, Starzin. He's gonna go ahead and aim his mouth as he's gonna fire a shockwave, a tunneling shockwave that hits the mycelic and needle blight. And they need to make a con save. And the needle blight needs to make it twice because the mycelic blight explodes. Well, not death, but you know, physical damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
Please.
I just thought of that. I just looked over and was like, that's out of range, right?
Get that arrow away from me!
Alright. All failures all around.
Just resist poison, what else to tell you?
It's just poison.
Oh, shit! That's max damage.
Ooh.
So that's 20 points of thunder.
Ooh. Serious oofs.
And this needle blight fucking explodes. As the shockwaves were too much for it to handle. Shock Reyes will go ahead and move back and protect the priest.
Back in position.
Yep. Alright, needle blight. It's gonna go ahead and fire at the giant spider. It needs to get rid of this target. Soft 20, that will hit for 8 points of damage.
Please still be there. Please still be there. Please.
As a sound of a soap bubble popping.
Damn it!
That spider pops out of existence as it fucking dies.
I was hoping that thing would stay.
But you hope wrong.
Oh, this changes everything of what my plans were. Fuck.
Well, Tide, it's your turn.
Think on your toes, big boy.
How big is their normal death explosion? Is it like the normal 10 feet?
You've been caught in the crossfire long enough. I would say you would know it's 15 feet.
Yeah. Can't kill the one nearby. Can't kill the one near north. That would hit Starzin at least.
They only do the death burst if they... The only thing that counters the death burst is if they take fire damage, right?
Correct. If they take fire damage when they die, the death burst does not happen. Because you essentially burned all the spores.
Okay. Does it have to be the killing blow?
Yes, it does.
Oh, that's not good for me. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna... First, gonna use, at the start of my turn, focus point for Hunter's Pursuit. I'm gonna move 15 feet south. Still be within range of the Mycelic Blight north. I'm gonna take a shot at it with my gun. Actually, you know what? I'm also gonna use a bonus action to take another focus point for Jaeger Rush, so I get advantage. So it's now a straight roll. 26, but I'm gonna re-roll that damage die. That's a little bit better. And I'll add the last 2 of my momentum die to hopefully kill it. Come on. There we go. So that's 8. 4 plus 8, that is 12. Plus 12, that's 24 points of damage. 4 of it being fire.
It is still up.
Motherfucker. Take another shot at it. Really don't want to waste too many of these bullets. Oh, this one would be with disadvantage, though.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be rolling at disadvantage, huh?
Fuck! Nat 1.
You know that meme where I forget her name, but she's from Game of Thrones, where she gives that like snobby smirk, like, really? Is that really? And on the other side is Thor, or the actor that plays Thor, doing that exact same expression. I'm doing that face right now, as in like, you know what's gonna happen next.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Roll me that D! 100!
Red.
I feel like I want to use the inspiration. I feel like I want to do that.
It's up to you.
Do you guys mind?
There.
You know what? Go for it.
It is a gun malfunction. Okay.
If you roll another nat 1, though,
Oh,
I'm gonna be
please.
disappointed.
This roll would still be at disadvantage.
Here we go. Okay. Oh, that's a
Out
little
of
bit better.
curiosity, can you roll me a D100?
Okay.
Just, yeah, for curiosity's sake. Let's see how bad you fucked up.
3.
Nah, you would have.
You shot your shot wilds and hits nothing.
Oh, which just went wide.
Yeah, you would have been fine.
Look, I wouldn't have known that in the past.
That
I
is
wouldn't have known
fair.
that in the past.
That is fair.
It's a range from either just a simple miss to my gun fucking explodes and I now have no hand.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
No, you wouldn't have a hand anyway.
Are you adding in a special bullet, or is that the damage?
I'm adding a special bullet.
Okay.
Okay,
All
that
right,
is 11.
You go ahead and you fire as the gun careens towards this Mycelic Blight. It hits it directly in the head. It catches a blaze as it falls to the ground dead.
Guys, I'm running out of ammunition. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement. Fuck. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the rest of my movement, and I'm gonna move, this way. Yeah, right behind the Mycelic Blight closest to me, to the west. the left side of the map. Hopefully to keep the tension.
Alright. Harvey is going to go ahead, look at the mycelic blight. At the needle blight, and then the razor vine blight. He's gonna go ahead and yell out as a free action and say, "Which one should we focus on?"
I say the mycelics. They're the more annoying, tankier ones. On top of that, they can poison even just with normal hits.
Alright.
Use fire! Use fire!
No blooding shite, you daft cunt. He's gonna go ahead. He's gonna go ahead and pull out an orb. He shakes it around a little bit, and it just changes colors from yellow to red to blue to green to purple, back to red, back to yellow, and so on and so forth. He chucks it as he basically fastball special throws it at the mycelic blight as he casts his chromatic orb.
Nice.
That's 23. And he's upcasting this to level 2 because he wants these things gone. Dealing 21 points of fire damage. That is still up, however. You will then go ahead and run 15 feet next to the giant spider, and that'll be the end of that. Sips, your go.
Alrighty then. I think I'm going to go down here.
Good, good.
About 35 feet. And this guy's gonna
Get sucked.
yeah, get it's time to suck.
Give him the suck.
Nat 20.
The nat 20.
You know what?
How do you
We're gonna do imparted force just because I want to put one in.
Alright, go for it.
Yeah, I want to put one in.
So that tells me your base
imparted
damage
force,
will
But okay.
Look, I want to roll big numbers right now.
Let him
I want to roll
pop
big
off.
numbers. Yeah, big numbers.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Fucking... This is Devil May Cry.
Big numbers, baby, big numbers. Want to see those numbers?
All these voices inside of my head. Alright, you go ahead and you pull your fucking devil trigger as you sucked this needle blight in as you shred it to pieces.
Oh, that's actually cool. Moved 30. Let me check. 25 more. So I like move this way, I think. Yeah. I could bonus action dash. Do I want to? Probably. I'll bonus action dash.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll move to the east, and I'll strike at 4 this time.
Alrighty.
Oh, that was so close. That was so close. That was 1 away from another crit, by the way.
Alright.
7 slashing, and does he get sucked in?
Yes, he does.
Alright. He got hit by an attack.
Yes, he did. He is still up.
I'll move like that.
Okay.
Mobile feet, baby. We gotta love it.
Yes, we do. Alright. Alright, Needle Blight number 2 from the trees will go ahead and run out from cover. His goal, shoot the priest. He'll fire. He'll miss. He'll run back behind the tree.
Don't run, you'll only die tired.
Real Zira. There's a problem in front of her.
Can she burn the problem?
She sure as hell can. Use her action to summon more meteors.
Kill a dead guardian.
And will use her bonus action to throw both of them at this fucking blight. This fucking mycelic blight mushroom abomination.
This mycelic blight motherfucker.
Thank God your rivet is 30 feet in the air. Alright. Dex save. Well, the first one was a nat 20, but the other one the other one was a failure. So he will be taking 9 points of fire damage. Alright. That's the end of Real Zero's turn. The old Blight will go ahead and run down. He's gonna fire at the priest. That's a nat 20.
Even with disadvantage?
Why would this one be at disadvantage?
His fighting style.
He already used his reaction.
Yeah, he already used his
Oh,
reaction.
he did?
Yeah.
Shit.
Alright, well, the priest is taking this damage. Now I gotta make a... Huh?
Don't forget the damage reduction.
Right! Thank you. That actually might help here.
Oh, please.
I mean, it reduced some of the damage, but it reduces it by 4, so that's 6 points of damage. Well, that's a nat 20 on his con save, so he's fine.
You know what? I'll take it.
Take that too.
I literally used the 5e Tools website to roll his con. I'm just gifted,
Rigged.
apparently. My Self Blight number 2 is going to go ahead and attack Starzin.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's restrained.
Yeah?
Disadvantage.
No, he's going to go and get out of this. 21, yep, he breaks free. But that is the end of his, that is his action, so we can't do anything else. Starzin, your go.
Okay, we agreed that to activate the effects on my arm, it's a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna turn the dial to one of the fire crystals and then everybody just sees as the arm just like starts to heat up and the metal starts to glow before bursting into controlled flames.
Falcon Punch!
Yeah, I gotta kill this one because it's more threatening right now. Alright, and the one in front of us is gonna get punched twice. Alright, first punch, 23. Actually, well, it would be 23 regardless.
Alright, 23 will hit.
And that'll be 10 points, but instead of bludgeoning, it'll be fire damage.
Alright, you go ahead and you punch directly into it as you sear off its mushroomy body.
Alright, second punch. 21.
21.
With 13 fire damage.
Still up, but it's burning.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna have Rivet reposition. He's gonna fly.
Doesn't he have like a range attack or something like that?
For him to do anything, I had to command him as a bonus action.
Right. Yep. Okay, that's fair.
At least I'm pretty sure that's what it is. In combat, shares your initiative, takes your turn immediately after yours. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take another. So, if I don't use my bonus action, he just moves, that's it.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Bonus action used, yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright. Mycelic Blight number 4 is going to take an attack of opportunity as it moves away from Tide.
Of course it does.
It has one goal. Kill the priest.
I'm gonna try to hit him with my sword. This will be with disadvantage. 15?
15 will hit.
So, 13 points of damage.
He is still up, but he is close to death.
And he's close to everyone else, too.
Yep, he'll go ahead and make his attacks.
Please tell me it's not another nat 20.
Well, judging by the long silence, I can only assume.
Looking Primordials bounty.
Yep. Alright.
Oh, dang it.
Well, time to rip the band-aid off.
He at least hits damage reductions, right?
He does. He does get damage reductions. Oh, Christ. Alright. In total, the priest takes... well, actually, hang on. Let me roll his con save twice. Alright, those are both successes.
Good.
He will take, in total, 20 points of damage. The priest has his max HP is 60.
So he's already taken a good chunk of damage.
At least he's devoted. We at least think that.
Alright, Zilyana. The only thing she can do is Firebolt. 21, that will hit, dealing 10 points of fire damage. As
Be enough.
Yes, it is enough. As this mushroom explodes. Well, it implodes with the fire as it's engulfed in flames. Alright, so the one that's next to the Mycelic Blight will go ahead and get in position and take a bite attack. That will hit, dealing... No. It dealing nothing... Actually, sorry. I said bite attack. I got that confused with the other one. This one does a web attack. The giant spider next to the Mycelic Blight does a web attack. It hits. It is restrained.
Yeah,
Good.
Good.
Alright. The one down below attacks with the bite. That hits.
It gets advantage.
Yeah, that will 100% hit. Dealing... Making that con save. It failed con save. 19 points of damage. Still up, but bloodied. Round 7.
Oh. Round 7.
7 whole rounds of combat. Feels like I've been here for 9 years.
As that round comes... By the way, haven't been describing it because we've been so focused on combat. The orb is going from red, and that little pinprick of blue is beginning to outstretch and cover the entirety of the orb. It is getting closer and closer to wrapping this blue aura around this orb.
That's good. That's good.
But unfortunately, this is where I have to bring in the big guns.
Oh, please don't say big guns.
Of course. There we go. The boss wave, it comes.
Well, let's see what we're going to be facing.
I have a hunch.
I think for anyone's next future turns, probably should give the priest some healing, like a medicine bomb or a healing potion.
I mean, I could easily take care of that. It's a matter of I gotta get this blight off.
No, I understand. I understand that. I'm just saying, probably one of us or some one of us do it. It could be Sips. It could be well, any one of us would be a better option. Heck, probably I should do it since I'm poisoned.
Yeah. No.
Oh, come on.
As
Yep,
the
that's
trees
what I
that have
thought.
chased you out of these forests before appear before you, as the tree blights have entered the fray. Now, I have to ask this question because we are really over time here.
Yeah, we are.
Do we want to pick this up next session?
Considering I need to go get dinner, I would be appreciative of that.
I would appreciate that as well. My head's starting to kill me now.
Alright, because I will say, when that hits round number 10, that's when this entirety is over.
I was hoping so. So good. We got like, what, 3 rounds left?
Yep, 3 whole rounds.
Do you want to continue with this, or do we want to stop for tonight?
I'd rather stop still, because another 3 rounds is probably going to take us like at least another hour.
Probably, if not more, and right now I'm wearing thin.
Alright.
We lost 2 spiders. We only have 1 spider left. Oh.
No, we have 2. We lost 1.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. I just... My bad.
You fucking donkey.
Alright. Because of this, and we're left in an awkward position, I don't think we're going to do an inspiration.
Yeah, no, we can save that for like end of next session.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, yeah, sorry guys if this took a very long ass time. I did preface that at the beginning of this, that this would be the case. We'll try to do better next time. But in the meantime, thanks for watching the latest episode of Primordials Bounty. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe, follow, leave a like or a comment, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Tune in next time for Forest Fires.
Yeah. Bye.